Rated M for M-Balm. This is the M-Balm Effect, your one-stop shop for unfiltered discussions.
What is going on? Welcome to the M-Balm Effect. We are here back live in studio in the ROC. I'm your host, M-Balm. Austin Dash, here at ringside, like the commentators in Raw and SmackDown. But most importantly, Matt is with us. Matt Dalberth, how are you, man?
I'm good. Play
Dalberth?
the intro again. The intro. Listen, just turn up that intro music again. It's like, do you want to see the world? Then join the U.S. Navy. It's like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The amazing comedic.
Yes, he is here in live and living color,
yep.
as he should be. And, yeah, how the hell are you, man?
I'm fantastic. I'm good. I had my daily dose of caffeine, and I'm ready to talk shit and have a good time.
Talk shit, have a good time. A very faptastic time. Nothing wrong with some faptastic times here in studio with comedians and all that. Right, Austin?
Fuck yeah, let's go.
I'm sorry I was running a little late. I just had to drop my kids off at the Perspectives daycare. New thing to know. Too soon? Okay.
Oh, I thought you dropped them off at the pool.
No.
Not the kiddie pool?
No. Did you have a cat box in your bathroom?
I did.
I did not shit in it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Not like that birthday party?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Talked about that before the show. Yeah.
my gosh.
I had a friend that we'd go party at people's houses when we were young, and he took his shit, and anytime he'd take his shit in people's cat boxes. So like, the worst part is that you never got to stick around and see the effect. So that's what you want. You want like the mom the next day to be cleaning up the house, and there's like something's wrong with the cat because there's a 9.5 inch shit.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to know something really funny about that? Speaking of cat litter, my mom, she works at a U of R, and she's like, she does like, she's like one of the bosses and whatever, but they throw like one of these parties, and I think it was like a birthday party for someone, and someone brought in a cat litter like cake.
What?
For the birthday.
A cat litter?
Because they were like, they love cats and all that stuff. But I
I
was
love
like,
scat, too.
I was like, oh my fucking. She said, well, like the little turds look like freaking, they're Tootsie Rolls, and it's like
For like a kid's birthday party?
No, it wasn't it was like a work birthday party. No, it was someone's birthday at that hospital, or one of the workers' employees' birthday, and they made a cat litter like birthday cake.
Somebody's like,
and it slapped. I was like,
Yeah?
I love cats. Me too. We should get a cat cake. Hold my litter scooper. I have such a great idea.
There's nothing wrong with loving some puss.
dude, it was
right?
it was the weirdest.
Right, Austin?
It was the weirdest thing, but it looked. You know what? I'm not gonna knock it till I try it.
I'm sure you have tried it, because that's why you love puss so much. All right.
Damn right. Yeah.
You got nothing.
I do got.
Annalise says, "Hello, cuties. The duck, or do you mean the fuck? I mean, what are we doing here? Are we texting on the phone? Are we getting some corrective?" She says, "Oh, Austin. Well, yeah, Austin. He knows all about it. I mean, he's just here having a fucking grand old time, like an old man does at a fucking senior citizen home. There's a lot of fucking going on in senior citizen homes. Let me tell you. I'm 30 years away from being 66. I'm halfway to 66, Austin. So I'm gonna be, keeping an eye and an ear open for these places, right? And I'll probably see all kinds of crazy shit. They'll probably have OnlyFans version 2 for old people by that time.
I hope that when I'm old enough to be literally tripping over my balls, and I got like 3 teeth rattling around in my head, and I'm stuck in a home, like that is the level of give no fucks. Where you're just like. Some nurse is like 20 and you're like, want to touch my balls? And the nurse is like, oh, tee-hee, you. And you're like, life's good.
Life's good. You know what?
That's the dream.
You know what? They go, life's good. I can't get canceled
just
because
as
my
long
life's
as
about
they
to be
put
canceled
video
very
games
soon.
in nursing homes, I'll be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can only get canceled by the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper's coming anyway, so do I care.
I just want to play video games at nursing homes. That would be dope as fuck.
Annalise says, never duck. Though I am obsessed with ducks, it's sad to be without the dash man. She says, I just turned 30 and I feel old. Well, welcome to the 30s Club. Happy birthday, Annalise. How are you?
Hey,
it's great.
Annalise, I'd like to invite you to shut the fuck up for people that are pushing 50. This guy got a birthday in a couple weeks. You seem like a nice lady, but damn. Oh, no.
50, pushing 50, huh?
Pushing 50. Man.
hear
It's
about
cool.
over here.
I'm happy with it. I'm honestly not.
50? I thought you were 30.
That's cool. I'll take it.
I mean, I'm pretty much, I'm going to be 34 here in just months time here, Austin. So, it's
I'll
coming.
be 30. Well, I'll be 31 in.
Oh, what a fucking baby.
Soon.
What a fucking baby.
Let's see.
Annalise says, wait, what, Matt? Well, if you can't believe it, yeah, he
Yeah.
says he's pushing 50 already.
It's
Jeez.
true. You can cut me in half and count the rings. There'll be almost 50 of them.
She says, I am just messing around.
That's good because if you saw a single tear stream down my cheek like the Don't Litter Indian commercial, but you're too young to remember that. That's a fucking great joke.
Oh, man.
The Don't Litter Indian that cried.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome. I've already lost everyone in the room. That's cool.
That's all right.
Hey, you
Everything's
want to hear?
fine.
You want to hear a great story about
Yeah.
the time the stocks fell in the 1920s? Like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Grandpa, let's get you to bed.
Grandpa, don't worry about it.
You
We're heading
need to-
towards
you
those
need
times
to go
again.
home. You need to go. You need to go to bed, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Take your edibles and just go to bed. Okay.
I don't know if they had edibles back in the day.
You'd be surprised.
I don't know what they had back in the day. Matt, you would know, right?
I feel like they had, just they had edibles. They had mushrooms and stuff.
Oh fuck yeah, they
Yeah,
would.
they're out there.
not- yeah.
They're out there in the fucking backyard just plucking. They're
Yeah.
plucking the mushrooms and just
Like the purple
devouring
one,
them.
The purple one that kills you.
Yes.
You know, and then the next
Shit, my grandpa visited a few coffee shops in Amsterdam, so
Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. What is she doing down here? How'd she get down here? Yeah, I thought I closed the door. Austin, did you leave the door open? Oh my goodness!
My bad.
I just rolled that seat too, so it was nice and clean from the
totally
fur.
cool. No, I'll just sit here like a James Bond villain.
Yeah, there you go.
That's awesome.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
same
I'm so
here.
sorry. I didn't know she was. I didn't know she was.
Good luck
not
getting out
allowed.
of my dungeon.
Is it because? Oh wait, is she not allowed to be down
Well,
there
I
anymore?
don't know. We put the litter box back upstairs because for whatever reason the other one didn't want to come down here. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, she's just she's 11 years old. She's a senior citizen at this point, so she's like fuck stairs, fuck stairs. I don't want them.
I got a cat that's 15 and he's amazing. But
Yeah?
same. He just is just a chill dude, and he's still mischievous and
Yeah.
fun. And cats, man, I love cats.
Yeah, nothing
That's
wrong
a
with
great,
loving
yeah.
some puss, right?
Nothing wrong
Circling
with
it back around. So I mean, let's talk about it. Fuck, comedy, man. Let's talk about your comedy adventure, your extravaganza.
Yes, please.
I've always been a silly goose, and I started writing, like I'd say like 2011 or 12. I just started writing stuff down in my phone and then putting sets together and then doing open mics and having fun with it. And then I ended up getting to open for a bunch of really big name comics, and it's just fun. I love it. I don't take it seriously. Why should you? It's comedy. It's fun. I love doing it. I just like getting laughs. I mean, that anybody who's a comic, a musician, or whatever, like you're inherently fucked up, which is fine. But musicians, comedians, especially people that love heavy music, something if you charted their life, there's a big fucking lightning strike in the map of where something went horribly wrong, because you shouldn't gravitate towards wanting to do this as a human being. But it is what it is. You know, life gives you AIDS, make lemonades, and you just power forward and find something that you like to do. And comedy's always been something that's been a blast to me, and I like it. And it's weird though. I've seen from the time I started doing stand up, I took a break from it for a while because cancel culture became huge, and it's the kind of comedy I do is it's all in fun. It's just jokes, but
Yeah.
people have already got upset in the past. Not everybody, but certain people, and it became tiresome. I didn't stop because of fear of anything. I just was like, oh, this is fucking exhausting. People that don't, that's the thing. People that don't know you at all, they they break down the content of your jokes or whatever. And you take a joke out of context and you just read it and you're like, holy shit, that's terrible. But you're like, but no, you can't read a fucking transcript of a joke. You miss the nuances and the delivery and the things that makes comedy fun and funny. You can't police fucking jokes. And comedy as it is right now, dark comedy made a huge comeback because I think it was like a spit in the face reaction to all that like fucking overly PC things. So it's the biggest it's been since the 70s right now, and it's just fun. I love getting up on stage. I love telling jokes. It's cool because I did music for so long, and it's a good transition because I don't have the fire in me to really just do bands anymore, like to the level where it's like a second full-time job, and it's just not as fun. I still love music, still love playing music, but I know I'll take the Henry Rollins approach where he's like, he just stopped doing music, and people are like, oh, we really wanted to go back and do it, and he stopped before it became sad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, thank you for liking the bands and things I've done, but I'm doing this now. So
yeah, dude. I mean, like right now, I mean, as we were talking about before the show went on, I mean, the scene, as you would like to say, in a sad state of affairs. But you know, it goes back to human beings just being human beings. You know, there's like a tribalistic. It doesn't matter what scene it is, music scene. There's the photography scene. There's the comedy scene, for fuck's sakes. I mean, everything has a scene, as people like to say.
it's
BDSM scene.
yeah, sure. Oh, they're
Nothing wrong with that.
Let me tell you about the BDSM scene.
Yeah.
Glad you asked. I don't have a great personal involvement story. Sort of do, but sort of don't. I was in a band, probably like 15 years ago or more, that practiced in the basement of the Fetter building. You know, that's on Main Street.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, the jam time that we were able to do was like Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Sucks. Horrible time to jam. But there's something called the Rochester Kink Society. I didn't know about it. But
I've heard about it.
Oh, you're like, I've heard about that. Tucks away zipper mask. But literally, it's like this big, looks like the basement from Saw or something, and there's all these rooms and hallways. And the bathroom is down the hallway. Go out to take a piss. There's literally a lady leading a dude by a chain collar down the hall into another room, and I'm just like, all right, that's cool. 9 a.m.
Yeah,
Bark,
9 a.m.
bark, woof, woof.
Everyday occurrence. Everything's just this is how it goes every single day on the reg and on the reg.
And
On the rag.
Oh, yeah. Red rum.
Red rum. Hey, sometimes rum can be red. It's okay.
That's all right.
Don't discriminate, Austin.
This room tastes like pennies.
Yeah, it's fine.
Rum. Crash myself. I fucked that up.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking, like you go back to cancel culture. That's a huge thing still today. I mean, it's
Oh my God.
it hasn't gone away. And so
I
like
fucking hate it.
but
I
here,
hate it
we
now,
talked
dude.
about it many times on this show, but I like to dive deep into these things. But like, like this show, for instance, we crack all kinds of dark humor and fucking jokes on here. I mean, go ask Annalise, for Christ's sakes. She brought up Wendy's, and I somehow used that and twisted it around for a 9/11 joke. And that's what happens.
Beautiful.
But somebody out there would probably be like, oh, that goddamn M-Balm just not understanding how horrible that is. It's like, you know what, motherfucker? If you don't like it, turn the shit off. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Not everything that you do is going to be for everybody, and it shouldn't be, because if you're trying to pander to these fucking people, especially these pitchfork and torch motherfuckers, right? Chances are you're just being as fake and fraudulent as they are. And 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, where's it get you, Austin? Get you nowhere. Get you nowhere. So do you. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to play metal, play fucking metal. You want to do rap? Play rap. If you want to make sex jokes, make sex jokes. You know?
I think that we made the mistake as a society. It was then we had realized that we had fucked up. Is when we issued the first apology. Somebody, Now I'm 100% convinced that a lot of these cancel culture people, it's an attention thing. Oh my God, I felt this way, and they said this, and I felt.
People say the R word all the time, and I'm not offended by that.
Listen, another hot take, and I swear to God,
Sorry.
everybody in their 40s. No, not you. It's fine. I'm about to get way worse. Everybody in their 40s or up. We're from a generation. You're gonna have to pry the word retarded or gay from our cold dead hands. Because we know how we mean it. It doesn't. Some 20-year-old that's I'm offended. You shouldn't. You were not there. You did not understand.
And also, gay means also has different meanings, like happy.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Do you think they would have survived back in 2009 when Modern Warfare 2 was a thing and the
yes,
online
fuck
servers?
no.
Yes, no.
Oh, fuck no.
I think they would have because we did. We were like, it's just that's what your environment is. But then everybody just got real soft, and then people can be like, "Fuck this old guy. He's just out of touch. He's being a dick. He's not sensitive to people's feelings." No, I am. I love the gay folk. I love and when you're saying, "Oh, that shit's gay,"
They're
like,
dope. They're actually dope ass people.
Yeah.
They're the sweetest fucking people.
It's
by the
literally
way,
just it's a fucking word. It's fun.
and
It's always just like
and also
a
they got
word.
the good shit too. Sometimes they have the good shit.
The gay folks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I was like, what? The good shit.
Like the weed I'm talking about. But yeah.
I was like, you just come out on the show, which is fine.
Austin, yeah,
They got the good
No, I
shit.
got
I
some-
love cocks.
I just got some friends that are like that. So
He likes grandma cocks, that's for sure.
yeah.
Grandma cocks. Sean Young says, "Yo, what's up, Sean? How are you, man?" He's been
What's
on the
up,
show
bruh?
before through remote. He's got his own podcast. Go check it out. Sean also says, "Retarded also has a different meaning. Every one of my exes." Well, I mean that's not only funny. That's just a shots fired. I mean,
Shots fired.
Sean, sometimes, you look back, hindsight 2020, right, Austin? You look back and you go, how did this happen? How did I get myself in any situation?
There's a short bus in Sean's driveway, and you're like, oh, looks like he's in another relationship.
Oh, no. And YouTube kicked us off. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's,
Well, fuck.
it's just, I mean, but these are just, it's always, it's words. It's I always say it's intent. Like, Harold, if I'm like, man, fuck you. You're like, haha, and you have a laugh about it. But if I'm like, Harold, fuck you, you're like, okay. Well, I
the
said the
tone.
same thing. It's the intent.
It's the tone as well.
The tone.
Yeah, I mean, personally,
That's what I
man,
pay attention to.
Personally, man, I don't need. I worked in security, and an African American man did call me cracker multiple times, just because I was trying to do my job, and the guy was walking through the parking lots of the government facility that I was working at, and he was jumping the fence, and I was approaching him, hey, gotta go, and fuck you, cracker, fuck, and like, dude, get the fuck out of here. But I didn't go on social media and cry, oh my god, this guy's racist, blah blah blah. 9 times out of 10, he probably was. I don't give a fuck.
I've never
But,
been
like,
called a
dude.
cracker in my life.
Dude,
No, I have.
I've been threatened.
I feel left out.
I've been threatened a couple of
feel
times,
too
like
bad.
being beaten the crap out of because they didn't get their way. And it's like, dude, it's out of my fucking hands.
But,
What
like-
the fuck do you want me to do?
But like, here's the thing, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, like you were talking about, intent. Like, dude, nothing really bothers me anymore. I couldn't
No.
give a fuck less anymore.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I've been through a lot worse than just somebody calling me an asshole or
Right.
a mongoloid or whatever the fuck you want to call somebody. I don't really.
Remember like when you were a kid and like maybe kids were giving you, other kids were giving you a hard time on the bus. And if your mom or dad was cool, they'd be like, listen, you cannot let those people know that they're getting to you.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem. I think that, well, it's weird because like we were just talking about a minute ago, people were letting these kids get to them. And then they were like, hey, stop, you're mean. And then instead of being like, shut up, you fucking pussy. And then that's what made our generation durable.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? I'm so sorry. And they're like, hang on, guys, we got a focus group for telling you about bullying. Not saying bullying's good. Kids shouldn't bully each other, but what the fuck? I mean, swing to the nose. Never stop.
Dude, I was
more
so
kids swung on bullies.
Yeah.
Dude, I did not want to go through that entire seminar of like bullying because I knew I had to be a good person just because like I just didn't want to deal with the fucking bullshit. But I knew there were some people that like had my back, which by the way, thank you. Like it was just like yeah, I mean the whole bullying thing, it's just like I went through hard times. I had people make me feel like shit and it sucks. But you know what? It just made me like, you know what? I'm gonna be better than they are. I don't care who they are. I'm gonna be who I am. That's all that matters.
And you know what though? That is a statement made by somebody who learned resilience. Maybe not the easy way, but that's also you can argue that resilience isn't a lesson learned.
No, it's an experience
through easy You know what I mean? You got to experience sometimes the dark depths, but that's we stopped. We want to shield kids. We want to put them in a fucking a styrofoam case, bubble boy, and then so then your kid hits the real world and they're like, "Dude, stop being retarded." Why would you ever consider let people be fucking people? And you know what I mean?
We stop being so woke.
It's not even that. It's just let kids live. You know what I mean? Kids are gonna be
let kids be kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
For every, this is 100% true. For every after school, you'd go to a friend's house and they'd be, the wholesome. Oh, we got snacks for you guys. You'd also go over to the kid's house who, I'm not even kidding. They're like, look at this, and they had a bag of their parents' sex toys they would bring out, and you're like, what the hell? I'm serious.
I'm a unicorn.
Grade school age, and I don't know how everybody turned out from this story, but you know what I mean. You let people fucking be, and everyone finds their own way.
Yeah. I mean, there's kids that I went to school with that were fucking straight A students, did great in school, and now look at them. They're in their fucking mom's basement selling shit on eBay and ripping people off. I mean, it's just it's wild to me.
Yeah.
And then somebody like me who just barely got by in high school because it wasn't my thing.
Right.
But I'm in the real world, I'm actually fucking ambitious and go after whatever I want, and I keep fucking just getting after it. And these other people that I went to school with that did better in grades, just I don't know, they can't handle real life. Real life and school.
It kind of makes me feel a little bit better about my situation.
Yeah, you know what, Austin? Because when you got zeros and failed school, you're actually doing tons better than the ones that are fucking passing with flying colors. Mm-hmm. You're doing better now. Look at you.
I mean, I did pretty well in high school. College was difficult for people like me, and then
people like you. What are you trying to imply here? Why would you say something?
I say that because people with disability, mental disabilities.
Are you saying
autism,
are you saying the R word in a very
ADHD.
smart way?
Yes.
Well,
it was hard getting through school with a 4-foot cock.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
That's why they call him tripod. That's why they call him tripod. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that.
There's only so much the pleats and pants can do to hide.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough out here for
a well-endowed fella.
For a fucking guy with an anteater between his legs.
The hell's that shit between your legs? Is that an anteater, or you just happen to see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, people just don't understand, so we just going based off of the things I've seen on social media, which I've been very disconnected from. I'll post my shit and then just leave it. I don't even fucking care to read all this. There's a lot of shit going on about fucking the Olympics and the fucking local music scene.
Yes, I was just having a conversation about the
Olympics.
you
people really just need to fucking get a job and get a life, because you have way too much time on your motherfucking hands to be bitching about this and bitching about that. And you know what? It always comes down to this. The ones that cause the most fucking noise on social media have nothing to contribute to the real fucking world.
So I can't keep up. Is it the Olympics thing? Is it so it's
a lot of things.
It's a man that's a woman
that
hit a lady,
fights a girl, and punches
hit a
girl,
lady
and
so
then
hard that she's like, nope, that's a man, and I quit.
So
right?
So from what I researched on, I guess what these people were saying was a man. She's not. I guess she's born as a woman. I don't know what the fucking deal is.
I'm so confused.
Exactly. It's a confusing thing
because it's a trans woman.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
See, that's what I mean. It
is not the case.
I thought I knew it all, but wait, there's more.
No. So Austin, here's
that's
the thing.
What I heard.
No, that's what you heard, but it's not true.
Exactly.
The truth is, this woman has some type of
cock.
No.
And balls.
No.
I feel like we're playing some weird $10,000 pyramid. Not a vagina, but a cock. Ding. It's something in a pass. Remember that show?
No. No, but she's got this condition where she has more testosterone, this, that, and the other. But it doesn't mean that she's a man, right? So I mean, look, people like to blow shit out of proportion at all fucking costs. Doesn't matter what it is, right?
You know what I'd like to blow out of proportion? Her giant cock.
Oh, okay, no.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
Let's do the rim shot. Rim shot, rim job.
You know what I'd like to do a rim shot to? Her giant... That doesn't make sense. That's dumb. I'm trying to get way too much mileage out of this. like I'm trying to get too much mileage out of her giant cock. That's stupid.
And
all right, that's you know what? I got greedy with the joke. I pushed it a little too hard, and now it's fucking awesome.
so, but you get these people that just like,
At least I found the people at R. Kelly's house found it funny.
oh, they probably did. They're showering in the gold. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
It's a golden
It's
moment.
awesome.
But
My favorite R. Kelly thing. Let me just try and wreck you for a second. Did you remember the press conference where R. Kelly? They're like, "Listen, Oprah's buddy here is interviewing you." They're like, "Robert, you like teenagers," and the correct and only answer is, "No, what are you talking about?" He goes, "But teenagers, how old do you mean?" Like, oh God, his PR team had to be like, we're fucked.
Yep.
That's it.
it's over.
That's the best, worst answer. I laughed so hard at that. I'm like,
Right.
no, by teenager, what do you mean? No. The answer was no, Robert. The
Yeah,
answer was
that
actually
was-
no.
It was
nope.
below the legal
Nope.
limits.
No, that's awesome.
I don't. The whole thing is so fucked up with.
Like fuck. I mean, like even New York is like the legal consent is what 17. I
yeah,
believe.
that to me that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Too. Like,
You know what, though? You did the right thing by questioning it. You're like, the legal age is 17. You're like, yikes. That's a guy that's Googled it right before something suspect happened.
yeah.
That means they planned it.
Yeah, but think about that though. Like my oldest niece is 17, or is going to be 17 this year.
Dude.
Do you have her phone number? I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I'm
god.
just kidding. I'm kidding.
I couldn't imagine like somebody in their 20s or 30s.
You don't have to imagine. I'll take pictures and I'll send them to you.
Christ.
My god.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm
And
sorry.
canceled.
I'm sorry.
It's over.
I'm kidding. It's fun.
I know. but
Before the show even
Jesus.
started, I said it's time to get canceled, anyways, Matt. Just unleash.
This is the kind of shit I find funny, though. So, you know what I mean? If you like it, cool. If not, that's cool, too.
I'm not worried about like people's feelings when it comes to this shit because it's all fucking. People are so goddamn uptight about dumb shit.
They are.
I mean, when real shit hits the fan, nobody wants to bat an eye.
Right.
But then this little minuscule shit comes out, and it's like, oh my god, it's the end of the fucking world. Meanwhile, you got some poor little, girl or something getting assaulted over there. Nobody cares. They care about the Olympics. You see that
Wasn't
Olympics?
there an Olympian that freaking?
I
don't wanna
heard.
say I didn't want to say it on the word,
there's-
but
I
like,
will. I'll say
yeah.
it.
What?
There's an Olympic what is it? Contestant or what? I
Yeah,
don't know,
one of the athletes.
one of the athletes. I guess raped somebody, and that this guy is still
12-year-old.
This guy's still somehow on the fucking Olympics.
So, did he win the medal, though?
I don't know.
No.
And-
I mean, I'm being
don't watch
sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic. But
Oh my god.
I mean, they're
now I
gonna.
know
What
what
I'm
you
saying is
meant.
like they're gonna excuse people excuse things based on
But they're
their
gonna
agenda.
But they're gonna focus on the whole boxing thing. Like,
Well,
you
Austin,
serious?
they got to divide and conquer somehow. And if this is what divides the people, then they want to harp on that shit. Because that's all I fucking see anymore is on Facebook, the box. Who fucking cared about boxing before this even happened besides the fucking Manny Pacquiao fight that happened with Money Mayweather like 7 years ago?
I love boxing, regular boxing, when it's two biological people of the same gender, which is a funny thing to say. For the sports, though, when you see what I think is bullshit, and once again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't really care. But my perspective is this: that okay, oh wow, I'm a swimmer, but I'll never beat Michael Phelps in his big fucking ears, ever. I'm like the 45th ranked swimmer in the world. Wait a minute. I got a diabolical plan. Get me the duct tape. Get me the razor. I'm a lady. Bam. I'm fucking crushing it in swimming. I'm the #1 swimmer. You know what? At first I was like, that's if the guy wants to go that, or lady or whatever wants to go that hard to win the title. I mean, I guess maybe you kind of earn it, but I just can't imagine being like one of these Olympic hopefuls, like these little girls. Their parents had no money and they drove them to the pool every day and they got a swimming coach and they're finally in the Olympics and they lose to, I'm ready to swim, ladies, just one of you guys. Like, where are the pro-feminists and pro-women organizations that are like, no, you know what? That's fucking bullshit. Stay in your lane, sir. You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand. They're the first ones to be like, how brave. And you're like, this dude just shit all over and made a mockery out of you guys. But once again, people that you're like, there's a lot of hypocrisy here. People accept and normalize things for themselves that that fits their agenda.
Yeah, you know what? I actually had a little bit of a debate about this with my mom. Actually, we talked about this morning, and I was just like, "It'd be a really good topic to talk about." And I was like, "I have a feeling we're gonna be talking about this at some point." And I was like, well, ain't this the perfect time to talk about it?
But here's the thing: people are so fucking afraid to talk about anything these days.
But
Like,
yeah, no,
I gotta be
I mean-
careful because some creep out there is gonna fucking look me up on some website on the whitepages.com, and they're gonna find out where I live, and they're gonna find out my fucking job. And,
Yeah,
like, dude, you need to relax,
chill, and like have an adult conversation.
But nobody wants to do that anymore. Everybody's like, oh no, it's
Everything's
so
gonna
easy.
be fucking uncomfortable. Deal with it.
But don't you find that to be the case, though? People find it easy to just post about it and comment, talk shit online because they're safe and comfortable behind the screen. They don't get punched in the mouth like they used to back in the day.
You know what? I was, it doesn't even count, but like I was online beefing with somebody, whatever, just over some bullshit. And it doesn't even matter. But the dude literally just DM'd me and was like, let's hash this out. And I was like,
You've had one of those too, huh?
yeah, I was like, sure, absolutely. That's cool. And we talked about it and it was like, okay, cool. Beef squashed. And it was just like, okay, that was really, because once again, the fucking internet, it's not that serious.
No, it's not.
People, we don't
need
know
to
each
get
other. I
over
say
it.
something silly, you say something silly, and I'm like, whoa, well, you're a piece of shit. And it's like, it's a joke. Or
People
like,
just needed to like chill the fuck out.
Yeah, it's not gonna
honestly,
happen.
like, oh my gosh, I'm so butthurt. Shut the fuck up. I mean, like,
Yeah, but are they really butthurt, though? Or is this just a cry for, I want attention?
basically, yeah.
I
But
think
that gives people clout and that gives people attention,
Well,
which gives people popularity, which
it's
popularity.
easy to ostracize people you don't like if they don't fit the narrative of like, that's a thing that is totally different about like punk rock and metal and stuff like that. It used to be the real outcast thing, and it didn't matter like whether you were like the kid in shop that made Chinese stars listening to Metallica, or you just like you were just like a fucking regular kid that liked the music but you were kind of like reserved. Everybody was fucking welcome. It was kind of different. Now it's like oh, you're punk rock. Well, if you don't have these political beliefs, if you don't believe this, if you don't believe this, you're not punk rock and you're ostracized. And you're like, oh, so if you're not exactly
you're a
like
wannabe.
everybody else, you're not punk rock. And I'm like, that's not
That's not what-
that
That's
doesn't
not
make
how it
any
goes.
sense.
Dude,
it doesn't make any fucking
it's about
sense.
music, liking the music and enjoying it.
No,
making-
but you know what I mean. You have to put on the uniform of
that's
you don't
stupid.
dress, you don't have the but dress. Who gives a shit about that? Like, so almost like the most not punk rock thing you can do is like, I don't know, be conservative and wear a fucking shirt and tie and listen to fucking Bad Religion or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is that it's just, it's fascist thinking.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't think, act, we don't have the same political views. You're a piece of shit. This isn't for you. It's I see it all the
stupid.
time. It's really stupid.
Yeah, and just like you were saying, like people wearing suit and ties and listening to whatever they, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right?
pretty punk rock. Yeah,
Dude, I would like to see like a CEO or like freaking listen to like Metallica
Instead
or
of just
Tool.
listening to
It's
classical
like, what if
music.
he's
all
like
day.
covered?
Yeah.
What if he's just wearing a suit and he's covered in tattoos underneath?
Yeah.
You
Like the
never know.
like the Yakuza guys.
Yeah, maybe
He could
his
be an
cock's
old-
tattooed. I don't
He
know.
could be
but-
like an old veteran and has like mad
old
tattoos.
sniper who sniped a lot of people. As he was sniping all the bad guys and the terrorists, he was getting his cock tattooed and just
Do you know,
smoking a cigar.
Do you know how many Vietnam veterans it takes to change a light bulb?
How many?
You weren't there, man. Stupid.
Damn.
It's a great joke.
My grandpa is actually a Vietnam. Well, he's not army or like Marine, but he was a Navy vet.
Oh, okay.
He worked in the he did like sonar and
Yeah.
all that shit. That was
My
that was
grandpa
really cool.
actually died in a concentration camp.
Oh no!
He fell out of a guard tower. Horrible.
Yeesh.
Horrible.
Just
horrible
kidding.
thing.
God
Just kidding.
damn! Now you're making me feel
jokes.
like
Jesus.
shit.
Just jokes.
Got some comments in here. My mom says I flew today, guys. Hi. She flew today, so she gets that. We're gonna play the little sound effect for you.
Today.
And Zach says, "Yo, it's been a minute. Setup is different. Looks dope. Glad show is still up and rocking. Yeah, we're still rocking.
We're killing it, man.
Rocking, socking, roboting over here." Justin says, "Stuck at work, dude. Gonna share the hell out of this." Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Dingle got stuck at his job, so he's not gonna be able to show up. But he's gonna share the shit out of this, and hopefully, just hopefully, we'll see new faces on here. The OG Cannon Fodder says, "Hi, y'all. Hello. Is that a fedora? I think that is a fedora. It's Pops. But do you rock? What do you think of fedoras, man? Would you rock one?
I'm a beanie guy all day.
There's a picture of me at a New Year's extravaganza, and I have a fedora on, and I'm red face as can be, and I'm obviously super hammered. So,
that's beautiful.
at that time, yeah. But this is like I mean, for all I know, that might still be living on my MySpace. But now no, I would absolutely not. I would not rock a fedora.
So that's an invention in itself, the fedora, right? Because back in the day, they're like, oh, what's this cool little hat we can wear? We don't want this big fucking wide rimmed hat. We want a little smaller hat, right? And you can tip it when you're fucking on Discord as a moderator, and you could be a loser in your mom's basement just like the rest of them. But hey, you could also be a loser too now, even bigger than that, because there's this weird invention, because AI is such a huge thing, right, Matt? It's a fucking huge blast off of artificial intelligence.
Oh,
right, Austin?
Oh boy.
And let me tell you something. With artificial intelligence,
brother.
yeah, with artificial intelligence coming into the play, human intelligence is going down the shitter. Because now there's an invention out there where you too can have your own AI friend, Austin. But it's not just any AI friend. It's a goddamn motherfucking button that you wear around your neck. It's a fucking necklace, an AI necklace that you can talk to and have conversations with.
That's a bit creepy.
No, I mean, just
fuck.
let me see if I can get the video up. But what do you think of that?
Is it? Did you ever see Blade Runner, the newer one with Ryan Gosling?
I don't think so.
Where he has that he has like that hot chick that's like his girlfriend, that's like a hologram thing. And I was like, if you're like a lonely dude, that's pretty cool. But you remember we were talking about earlier,
if you're living
about,
that otaku lifestyle, yeah,
about the bullying. Like that's not going to help your cause. Like, oh, everyone makes fun of me and I'm doing poorly at school and kids are mean. I know. I will show them with my AI friend necklace. Like, it's just gonna be so much worse.
Let me see if I can get this video up so you can see what I'm talking about. This is something
we've had so many movies about AI intelligence and hope knowing that it could be the end of us if we do this.
Yeah, but but this is just plain out. Just how the hell does this even happen?
Next thing you know, we're gonna be like subservice to robots and have to like eat a pill every day.
All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this. I want to put this on here so you can see it. Everybody can
see it. Is
see
this the
it.
one that? Oh, okay.
Yep. So here we go. Oh, it's quiet. So let's go back. We'll fix it.
Gosh, I'm out of breath. We made it. Woo! I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair. All right, let's go.
Let me show you how to game, bro, okay? Oh, come on. Oh, let's go!
Are you serious? Come on, man. I hate this game.
Take notes, baby.
Oh man, you guys suck.
Bro, you look like the back
Let's
of the
go. Let's go.
Hold on a second. This guy's such a loser. This guy's such a loser that even the AI is fucking ragging on him. Can you believe that?
Well,
Oh my God.
the first segment of the commercial
Wait,
where the
could you
girls
go back to that?
walking through the woods, I was like, the commercial ended right before the bear she showed up and mauled her.
Bear's like, that fucking sucks to be you. Look at you. You're so goddamn lonely that you need a fucking necklace to talk to. Like, what are you doing?
Does it just senses the things that are going on around you and texts you?
From what I understood when I researched this thing, apparently it listens to your surroundings and everything, so it can kind of join in on the conversation. It like gets to know your surroundings by listening. Like if it hears cars and whatnot, it probably figures that you're in a car crash or about to get run over, and you're probably committing suicide on 104 or I-90 or something.
And
it probably
remember, kids, it's down the road, not across the street.
Stand still in the intersection.
Thanks, AI.
You'll get hit in just approximately 5 minutes.
Oh my God.
What
It knows.
a helper.
What a trooper this thing is.
Absolutely.
You'll
man.
just bounce from that height, go up another 4 stories. Thanks, AI.
You're broke as shit.
I know the effects are crazy. It's dank. I could eat one of these every day.
It's dank.
Hold on a sec. Hold on.
Sorry, I got
Pause
my-
it. Can you imagine you're trying to have sex with a girl and the AI bot is right there? being like,
ejaculate
my
on her
God.
titties and just like
his dick is so small. And you're like, what? And she's like, don't let him put that in you. It's not circumcised. He's trying to unwrap it like a Werther's original.
And it smells like cheese.
And
no,
it
I was just
smells
thinking of like the
cheese.
freaking splatter. I was just like, man, what if you're having sex and you're like about to like freaking come
Well,
and just like
jeez.
gets all and the jizz gets all over the fucking machine.
Kind of like Paige did with the
about
NXT
that, eh?
women's title when she was back in NXT. Remember that whole thing? Did you see that like sauce just dropping on the fucking thing? Like,
Yeah, I saw that.
Is that what you? Is that what gave you the idea?
Yeah,
Right there. Look at that. That's the man's special sauce after.
And AI is like, this person has. You need to go get checked.
You are in deep shit.
Oh,
You
no.
really are in deep shit.
It's good AI. It's like, oh, man.
No.
Send you to the nearest like fucking.
So
STD
you look
clinic.
at your, it goes bzz, bzz, as you're thrusting, or as whatever. If you're the woman or whatever, if you're the receiving end, right? You're on the receiving end.
yes.
Bzz, bzz, you look over your phone. I just got chlamydia and AIDS. You're like, wait a minute. How did this happen? Wait, AI got it? Then I must have it. Oh shit!
You look up,
Oh
you're
my
having AI sex with Freddie Mercury. You're like, this is impossible. It's AI. Anything can happen.
Artificial intelligence, it's. But now it's smart enough to know what you're even eating and who you're fucking. So
Yeah.
Jesus, it can
Kinda
tell
wild.
the diseases.
I knew going to Charlie Sheen's house was a bad idea.
I know he's banging all kinds of rocks and just fucking all kinds of hoes.
I got that coke though.
It's really nice.
Ew.
How'd you find this place?
I don't know. I just kind of like to come up here to be by myself. I've never brought anybody else.
Well, you're wearing a
says
necklace
dump
with a
his
friend
ass.
in it, you
He's
fucking
like-
weirdo.
He's just
She goes
dumb
everywhere
ass.
with you, right?
He's a red flag.
Guess I must be doing something right then.
I guess so. We'll see.
And that's where that storyline takes place, right there. That's when she gets intimate with him, and then the splatter happens, and then she finds out, oh
Yeah.
shit, this guy's got all kinds of STDs.
Oh my god.
Did I mention I also double as a vibrating butt plug?
Oh my god.
Can we just for a second think about who this is actually aimed for? Because in this commercial, we see all kinds of people doing activities and hanging out with friends, playing video games, and then eating a chalupa or whatever the fuck she was eating while watching a video. But like, who is this aimed for? Who is this aimed at?
People that live that otaku lifestyle, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever that fucking young
It's-
generation
yeah.
is.
Strictly for the basement dwellers.
Yeah, it is. It's strictly for the Discord server moderators.
Like, especially otaku lifestyle.
Yes.
I don't even know. What does that mean? I don't even know.
what is
Okay,
that?
you don't know
What's
what that is?
otaku?
Okay.
I don't know
So
what that
it
is.
like anyone who's an anime fan out there, I enjoy myself anime and all that stuff.
So this
Well,
is for
I
you.
found this.
So-
I actually found this. No, I found this out.
It'll be here Thursday.
It basically
Got one
means
on order.
it's
It's
someone that's
$99, Austin. I got one on order for you right now.
basically someone that's obsessed with like technology and it's only like wants like a artificial intelligence girlfriend, like that kind of lifestyle, like those people that like don't get outside much and then they're just like on the computer all the time selling stuff on eBay, all that stuff. Yeah.
Pop says, with my artificial friend, because I am an introvert. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're an introvert or something like that, that's
people like introverts
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah,
that.
you
No,
can
I mean like I
understand.
But
understand.
that's not
That I
that's
understand.
not helping you.
But to
At
me-
the end of the day, you're like, yeah, I'm dating a real cool necklace.
Robot.
I got a cool necklace.
you laugh, but that's fucking true. I mean, there's people out there that actually probably have real life relationships with chatbots and shit. I mean, if I see somebody out there that's just talking to this thing all day, every day, I feel like I just would want a German suplex. I'm like Brock Lesnar, right?
Go to the CVS and talk to a girl.
That's easier said than
Stop
done
it.
though.
Hi, how are you? I mean, everybody's fucking awkward. Everybody's nervous.
Yeah.
Unless you're like attractive enough to say hi to them, that's one thing. But if you're ugly enough and they don't find you
Jesus.
attractive and say hi to them, they'll think you're a creep and they'll say, "Fuck you, get the fuck away from me," or
but
I'm
if you-
calling the police.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that if you have a necklace like this and you walk into a CVS and they look at you, that's
they're
that's
gonna
no, that's a definitive panty dropper. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, oh, "You have one of those?"
Well, this guy's not here to get the Plan B pill.
he doesn't
my
need a plan B
God.
when he's got a plan C.
yeah.
You know.
Plan AI.
Plan A through Z.
Pop says, "I was just trying to be nice."
Hey, no, I get it. I totally get it, pops. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, so does the AI friend, so to speak. I mean, I think that's wild to have a necklace just walking around. Yeah, no, they ain't no panty dropper. Dingle says, "Oh,
It's the concept is entirely odd. It's not helping people with the shyness or the that they settle
You're just
for that.
embracing like solitude, which I get it. People need solitude to like recenter themselves and get
We're social animals, though. I mean,
Exactly,
we
but
need-
it's like
Yeah.
also at the same time, it's like shit. We get lonely, man.
did you hear that one thing though? The one girl at the end said she actually called it she. So this thing is.
Did you just assume my AI's gender?
Exactly.
Oh my
How do you
God.
know this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on the text thing, it did say Emily at one point, so I don't know. I could be wrong.
You can probably pick if you want
You
a
customize
female
their names.
companion.
Yeah, and then after a
And
while, when
gender.
you're starting to talk and get to know it, you're like, well, there's no hole inside this thing, so a drill will work.
At the root of this, it's texting you, right? So
Yeah.
if you got your phone doesn't go off very much, whatever, that's fine. You're just like, oh, well, you know what? I'll settle for this artificial intelligence texting me, so I feel like I happy. At the root of it, that's sad as hell. It really is. It's like that if you're like, I'm going to spend money on this, so I feel like I have
$99.
people that talk to me, and but what you're just enabling this. You're enabling people to settle for this, like. Work on yourself. Be confident. Love yourself first. Be confident. Love yourself. Find out what makes you tick. Yeah. Rock that shit all day long.
Rock that
and
shit.
be yourself. Yeah. And the rest will fucking follow.
It'll follow.
Don't just be like, I could
There's
put all
some
this.
people that don't accept people for who they are.
I mean, look at this thing. Look, you can
Fuck
take
those people.
You could take the button
Exactly.
out. You
I
could take
agree.
the button out, and if you can fit, you can actually literally screw this thing. That's kind of cool, right?
It's like you're fucking Wally. From
I don't know. I look at this thing. I mean, this is about $100, $99. I don't know, something like that. So
$100. That's fucking sad.
I don't know. I just think this is a really sad state of affairs when it comes to humanity. I mean, are we really at that point now where we're really trying to have a button be our friend? And Matt's gonna go take a pre-break. He's got to.
Go for it, bro.
You drink a lot of water. Well, you're okay. I mean,
It's
you're,
all good, homie.
you're halfway to 100 almost, so it's okay. I mean, I'm halfway to 66, Austin. But Austin, I mean,
Halfway to 60.
if somebody handed you this thing, right, for free of charge, Austin, free of charge, they hand you this friend AI, would you use it?
No, not really.
You wouldn't use this.
No.
Why? You wouldn't even give it a whirl for like a week.
I like human interaction.
Yeah, but this is like almost like it knows. I mean, it's with you
It
at all
doesn't-
times.
It doesn't matter. Like
it matters.
I like human interaction. There's something odd about AI that it's just like it makes me feel like it's uncomfortable. It's like it doesn't feel human. It just feels very organized. It feels very robotic. It feels very like soulless. It's like there's nothing there. It's just I'm typing this. I'm literally just like talking to myself. I mean, like I talk to myself all the time, but like having a button like that, it's just I don't think it's a good thing to have. I mean, like shit. I mean, like yeah, I get lonely too, and it's like we're all social animals. I get it, but like having an AI like that, it's like I feel like people need to like open themselves more and like at least talk to someone like human wise, because it's just like this is just the real world we live in. We can't just keep accepting people for, oh, well, people are shy. People are like, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, love them for who they are. Everyone has flaws. Everyone has, shit that we're not proud of. I'm short and I'm, I have like a lot of like.
This is my handle. This is my spout.
Yeah.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Is that what you're trying to sing?
Pretty much. Yeah, no, I have issues, but like it's
Well, don't
just,
we all though? I mean, that's
exactly.
the thing.
No, we all
do.
have
issues, but here's the problem.
We've
like,
all been there. We've all had people that like.
but it's like it's bad enough though. Like the kids that are growing up today, right? They're all into tablets. They're all into these like little gadgets and
iPad
shit.
kids.
And they're having hard time socializing with people face to face. Now you bring in artificial intelligence like this necklace into the picture, and I really find this to be another. It's just another disadvantage to the next generation, because now it's like, yeah, artificial intelligence will talk to you, as we can see, but it's not going to be exactly like a human. It's not. There's no human element to it other than it talks to you, and it might know what the hell's going on around you, but that's about it. I mean, if you piss it off, it might not even have an actual argument with you, so to speak. Right. So then when you're growing up with this and you think it's okay to treat someone like shit and they don't really have any pushback to you, and then you go into the real world with real people and you might say something that hurts someone's feelings and they push back and they like, hey man, what the fuck? They don't know how to react to that. They're going to have trouble trying to have conflict resolution. You know, that's a problem in its own right? I mean, that's going to be a problem for people that are getting used to, you know, growing up and being raised in this world. I mean, it's just wild to me how, I don't know, man. I just find this to be a disservice to humanity going forward.
It is. I agree. Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Austin said he would get one of these for a week for free and try it out.
This is the opposite.
He said he would He said he would actually prefer this over any real woman.
Whatever.
Because at least with this, you can just force it by drilling a hole inside and just call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
get some sauce on it. But I'm just kidding. No, he didn't say that. He said he wouldn't do it. I said even for free though, Austin.
No, I would not. No, it's just I love human interaction. If talking to a AI bot, it feels like it's soulless. It doesn't feel like it's human, you know? It's like it doesn't have feelings, it doesn't have that connection like a lot of us have.
Where we're at, it's just where we're at as a society. It's like we have the technology to make people less lonely, but in a way that is honestly somehow way more sad.
Well, hey, listen.
Look at AI. Look at the movies, AI and all that shit.
Listen, you know, since these AI, artificial intelligence, can have a gender, I would like to see a boxing match with a woman and a necklace. So
I know. But then they'll be like, that necklace was clearly a man. You know what I mean? And you're like, what the fuck is happening?
Gender?
Somebody out there would fucking complain and bitch about it on Facebook.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, you could literally put a picture of just nothing and people would be like, oh, that's something, you know, that's like a picture of something, right? Because it's got to be.
There was so much, like, you're scrolling your feed and it was like every other post, somebody's got their 2 cents about it. And I'm just like, wow, this is really important. So then I was like, let me read it for myself. And I'm like, there's so many twists and turns, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. You don't know what the fuck's real anymore.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh, no, you really do. Oh, my God. So the running joke at my house is like every night after work, I sit down with my YouTube and I try to solve the Trump assassination attempt because I'm like, it doesn't add up. And like, you know, I'm like with Charlie Day, where from the meme where he's got all the fucking, you know what I mean, all the stuff behind him. Yeah. It doesn't add up. We're going over here.
Yeah, that meme.
Oh, man, I love it.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking crazy, though, is like we were doing this show live when it was happening, and Gerry said something about it, and I had no idea what was going on.
I had no idea, too. I thought it was a joke.
And I'm just like, I'm not talking about this because I'm so sick and tired of even like reading this shit. I just scroll on by. I mean, there's people I've blocked over time because I just got tired of that shit or like the local music scene drama. I'm like, I don't want no part of it. So I
didn't know that was like that happened, and I'm just like,
but he's like, yeah, did you hear that?
That's actually wow.
He said something along the lines of, hey, did you hear that they almost got Trump or something like that? And I'm like, no, what do you mean? Take him out? Like take him out to dinner? Like I wasn't even sure what the fuck he meant. Like,
bro, it's fucking fascinating.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
The more you read, and I'm talking, I don't go down the like ridiculous tinfoil hat extremities of it, but I just stick to the facts of the thing. Like the people that the Secret Service agents were at the gun rally or the shooting range where the shooter was. So where were those people during the shooting? Like there's so many like, okay, so this kid just walks around a rally, got a rangefinder, nobody stops him. You can communication error. The roof is too slippery.
I feel like that was a whole entire stunt too.
I feel like they wanted this to happen. They made this kid be the fall guy, and he missed, so they took him out. I think that's happened in other countries so much. It's and whatever. I'm not even being political. I don't care what side of the aisle you fall on.
Agreed.
That's fucked up that our government's like, we got to get rid of this other candidate for whatever reason. Because they're like, we got all the. They tried to do all the legal stuff that didn't stop them. They impeached him. They're like, we got to finish this guy, and they're like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. None of this is working. We got to finish this guy.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I'm not even sitting here being pro one or the other. I'm just saying the fact that, okay, even if you're like a diehard Democrat, let's say, The fact that your government that you believe in and love so much is totally okay with taking out a rival candidate.
That says a lot about your party.
Right. I mean,
That's why I'm a sorry. I was gonna say
no. Go ahead.
That's why I'm a strong arm moderator. It's like I see from both sides, and
You mean an independent?
well, yeah,
Moderator, like a Discord moderator?
no, they're actually
Nobody will
called,
say the F word.
no. They're called moderates or like independent because me and my mom are, and because we see from both sides, and we're just like, fuck both of you.
Well,
like,
it's all a
you
business
guys
at
are
this point.
fucking like monsters. Like, I don't know what's worse, being kissed with a lie or being slapped with the truth. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just
Being slapped with the Olympian boxer's giant cock.
pretty
Call
much.
back.
He should be the poster child for this fucking AI necklace, right?
Oh man.
If only this was released a few weeks earlier, right? This wouldn't have happened.
Here's what happens, right? Secret Service, FBI, whatever. They befriend this lone kid. They meet him at the fucking gun range. Oh, you're a pretty good shot. Listen, we got this special mission we want you to be a part of. Blah, blah, blah. Because how the fuck is this guy just walking around
With a fucking sniper, like
walking? There's so many videos, like 30 minutes plus. They're
No,
like,
wasn't
hey,
it
this
an
guy's
AR
a
or something
threat.
like
Yeah,
that?
an AR.
Yeah, he had
With
some
just
long gun like the
a foldable stock.
Yeah.
That's all. But he would have still had to have it like down the leg of his pants. People are like, this guy's got a gun. This guy's got a gun. Absolutely insane.
no one did anything about it.
And there was a lapse in communication. Bullshit.
They're like, oh, they didn't know
Bullshit.
about it. When all these people are
Literally,
like, hey, there's a weird guy in the fucking
They
building.
were like, oh, he's what is he? Oh, he's.
I'm
no,
not
don't
even-
worry about it. Oh shit.
I'm not
Oh
even
shit.
like
okay,
I said.
let's do this. Like that's what happened.
I'm not even tinfoil hatting it like, oh, there's probably a shooter on the water tower or whatever. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying the cold hard facts of the fact that this dude walked around for so long, had a rangefinder, and they're like, oh yeah, that's fine.
That's normal.
That's
People
totally
do that.
nobody's. You know what I mean? Because normally at these things, if you've ever been to like a high security function, like they're checking your backpack. They're not. It's the real deal. Like. And that's for stuff even way less. You try to go backstage at a show, right? You better believe you better have a pass. You better not have a backpack, like all that stuff.
no phones,
And
no
that's
nothing.
a fucking
yeah.
stupid music show. So the Secret Service, the FBI, the CIA, the president, a former president is there. The only reason that dude is alive because he just happened to look over here at the fucking graphic. That's the fucking teleprompter. The second the dude shot, and it clipped his ear. Because had he not turned his head, it would have just gone right through. It would have been a kill shot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, like, the dude shouldn't have. It should have been an easy peasy Oswald situation. Bam, the dude pops off the shot, kills Trump. Snipers kill that dude. You know, obviously, whoever was gassing him up wasn't telling him. By the way, you're not going to make it out on this. Who knows? Once again, it's just speculation. But I don't know the specifics of it. Nobody does. But if that's not fishy to you, that dude was able to just
That's a little-
roll
yeah, no.
around so much.
That whole scene was like so suspicious. I mean, like, and I don't care if you're like a Democrat or I don't care if you're, like totally against Trump. You don't wish someone death. Like
You don't-
like
yeah,
that.
I mean, like,
even
if-
I don't wish
Yeah.
death upon him. Yeah, he's a dick. I'm not gonna lie about that. Like, I could say a lot of shit about him, but I could say he's living proof that Indians used to fuck buffalo. But
What?
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 Sorry.
But don't.
That's what my grandpa said. Those not my words.
I don't know what words those are, then, man.
Whatever your political leanings are, like
Yeah, you don't
it
wish
doesn't
death
matter.
upon. You don't wish death upon someone.
It's you don't you know what I mean. We as a government do a ton of things that people think, oh, only other governments or do that or whatever. We do the same shit. We're just as corrupt. Our hands get just as dirty. But
Filthy.
with the advent of cell phones and everybody being able to record everything, they weren't able to get away with this shit as much as they used to be. And there's so many questions that the Secret Service director resigned after one day of not answering questions.
Yeah, she's like, I can't answer that. Well, then what the
Right.
fuck are you doing here?
She's protecting the people, but the thing is, the whole investigation is being headed up by the people that made the investigation need to be possible in the first place. Like, we're not gonna, the FBI's not gonna tell them themselves. It's fucking crazy. Once again, we just went down the rabbit hole of conspiracies. But like it's, I don't think none of this is not plausible. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's certainly, unless you're a fucking pudding head, you absolutely can figure out that something doesn't add up. That's all, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people out there that are like, oh, this Biden orchestrated this, or vice versa. Oh, Trump did this on purpose, and or yeah,
because Biden's on fucking drugs, and he's going through some shit right now with like the medical shit that he's going through. So I don't think it's Biden.
But these are people that are like we were talking about tinfoil hats theories. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but you got people like, oh yeah, Trump paid this kid to do this. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna trust this kid who's like what was he, 20 years old? I don't know how good of a shot you are, but I trust you with my life.
Yeah, that's insane. Like that's,
who the fuck says that? Oh yeah,
that's Trump can be in a dick at times, but he's not dumb. He's smart.
It's the same kind of ridiculousness that people are like, oh, Biden died in an airplane that was coming from Vegas, and he's now 6 inches taller than his wife, so that means it's not him. And it's like, dude, where are you coming up with this information? Don't you realize that camera angles can make you look different, like sizes and shit?
Yeah, well, I'm very careful. Like I prefaced everything I just said about the Trump thing, where it just. There's that level of it where it's like, too far. Like
Exactly.
You went too far down the fucking rabbit hole. That's silly. But just at the surface, I mean, stuff that is concrete, that adds up, that's on video, that you're like, okay, that's irrefutable proof.
Yeah.
You're not, you know what I mean? There's been other shit where the shot really came from the water tower back there. And they, just because, when you zoom in on a cell phone video, it's grainy.
Yeah. And
you just see like light reflected. But some guy that was fucking knowledgeable and took a drone and flew it up at the very water tower it is, and then they put the video of the so-called shooter on the water tower next to where the drone flew up, and the shooter on the water tower is on the round top part. Like nobody's gonna take a shot from. They would take a shot from the where the railing is, not the round top part. Like trying to balance on that, and there's a tree in the way. So like shit like that's ridiculous. But on the surface, you know what I mean. The fact that there's this kid.
Yeah.
Acting alone, given wide room to get up on this roof, to walk around. He flew a drone up. I mean, there's so much
crazy shit.
It's crazy shit that they just let happen. And you're like, it was on purpose. They let this shit happen.
I know. And it's funny because like people are like, oh, he was carrying around a ladder and all that. First of all, if you're carrying around a ladder.
No, he wasn't carrying around a ladder.
Right. I know he wasn't. But there's like all these different things. Oh, there was a second shooter. No, there wasn't. He was acting alone.
Right.
And there's like always somebody that's changing the story, like, oh, this is what happened. Or same thing happened with Sandy Hook, man. They're like, oh, did you see the 3 people that were running in the field that were all wearing black? And like the news was like, yeah, he had a shotgun in the trunk of the car. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, it's an AR-15. It's like all these different things, just it's all misconstrued. So who the hell knows what? You know what I'm saying? Like, were we there? No, we don't know what the fuck happened. So like,
no one knows the actual story. It's like I feel like a lot of the news people that don't have the full story, they just make shit up.
Well, think about it too. If there's a catastrophe that you are living through, a guy running around with a gun shooting at people, and they interview you right afterwards, you're not going to be, the shots were coming out from everywhere.
Right.
Maybe they weren't, but you're in the middle of a catastrophic event.
Yeah.
You're going to go into the fight or flight trauma response.
Yeah.
You're
what
not
the fuck
going
are
to
you
be
gonna
the
do?
most knowledgeable witness.
no.
And then like they'll grab somebody that literally is like, I ducked and there were bullets going off all around me. You know what? If you get shot at, a bullet whizzing by your head, fight or flight, you feel like you're being shot. You don't fucking know.
No.
You know what I mean?
If you've ever been in a car crash, you'll understand like things happen so fast. Sometimes it feels like slow motion, but you'll never remember every single detail of that crash. You'll never remember, hey, I remember this when this happened, and when the car was mid-spin about to hit the barricade. You never know. You don't remember all that shit.
Right.
Things happen. Your mind is so traumatized.
Yeah.
Right.
So like these people that were involved in this shooting, this assassination attempt, how the fuck are they going to be in the right mind to be interviewed and say, oh yeah, I know exactly what happened. He was up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
So yeah, I mean, there's always somebody out there to go ahead and make all kinds of different.
Right. Yeah. Like they know it all. They know there's always going to be those people that, and that's fallen too far. You know what I mean? I've seen that. If you it's fascinating, right? Yeah. I love to experience it, but it doesn't mean I take stock in it. Like if you go deep down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole, there's lizard people that live in the middle of the earth and they control our government.
Pretty much.
Ridiculous, right? There's people that wholeheartedly believe that. I don't, but I love the lore of it. It's fascinating. It's fun. It's a great way to
absolutely.
kill
It's
a
definitely fascinating.
Tuesday night when you get home from work and you're like, you know, like,
Like
do
you
want
want to learn something interesting, or you want to hear something like,
Sure.
yeah, no, I get it.
It's fascinating. Shit like that's cool.
Annalise, you're on the M-Balm Effect. What is happening, Annalise? Oh, hold on a second. For whatever reason, it's not connected. Austin, what'd you do to this thing?
I
man?
didn't do shit.
It was supposed to be connected. She's talking, but it's not going through the system, man. And we should be good.
Oh, I think
There we go.
There we
Yep,
go.
yep.
There it is.
I saw the blue light. I was like, oh, we're good.
Annalise, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. Everything's just fantastic. It's faptastic with your 30th birthday here that just happened. So
Yes, happy belated. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had an amazing one.
Brian says he feels robbed because Dingle and Gerry aren't here. Well, Dingle had to work and Gerry unfortunately couldn't make it. But hey, we're here talking about the real deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Annalise, do you feel robbed? Do you feel robbed tonight?
No.
No. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're having a faptastic
As
time.
long as Austin's around, I'm okay.
Yep. Yeah, Austin could just be by himself in studio here, and she'd be
I
happy.
appreciate that.
He really puts the aw in Austin.
But I like
Wow.
how we're just like telling Harold to just screw off.
What?
I'm like, no. If Austin was just doing the show, then it wouldn't be the M-Balm Effect.
It would not be. It would be the Dash Man
That's
effect.
your fact.
The dash effect.
Yeah. That's where you watch him unfold on the OnlyFans that he has, where he's docking the dick and dashing.
Stop.
And that's what would be the Dash effect.
Don't listen to him.
He's
Don't
like
listen to him.
He's like the father that walks out for a pack of smokes and a milk jug and never comes back.
Oh,
That's the kind of guy he is.
relatable content. Absolutely. Fuck you, Dad.
Jeez. Damn, that got again. That got real dark real quick.
Core memory unlocked.
Every
Thank
time
you.
Annalise calls in, there's a dark joke that's to be made. So
Jesus
Exactly.
Christ.
It's like, one, know who it is. Two, it always goes so dark you need a flashlight.
a flashlight? Well,
Yeah.
Austin's
No, I
already got
didn't.
one of those right now.
No, I did not say that.
Oh, okay. We can buy one for him. We can buy one for him at Show World.
Talk slut. Yeah, she's a talk slut. Talk slut.
God
Thank
damn.
you.
You know what I'm saying, Austin? I'm gonna have to buy you one of those. And we'll do
flashlight?
Yeah, we'll do a review live on the show.
I'll tell you what. We'll glue the flashlight to the AI necklace, and that's like you're having a real interactive experience.
Yes, we can name her. We can too name her Emily.
When you're done, Austin, you can use me as a canteen as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A canteen, and then we'll bring you to Paris so it can be Emily in Paris, like that stupid show that's out there.
I don't. You lost me on that one.
Exactly.
I don't know
I
what
was
that
like,
is.
What's wrong?
oh, I was thinking of, like, when you were talking about that, I don't know why Joyce came to mind.
Joyce came to mind.
Of
Well,
all the things.
hey, you know what we could do is we could put that necklace around Joyce, and we could talk to Joyce. And on Austin, you could have an actual real life relationship with Joyce now because she'd be able to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? We name her Joyce. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this
I will
guy.
fuck this bitch up.
I always
okay?
say
don't care
this.
what
I
anyone
always say this.
says.
Don't ever let this man walk into a school or a Walmart,
Jesus.
or don't let him go to a rally either. At this point, I wouldn't even trust him
Oh,
there.
tiki torches for Austin.
God damn.
Torches for Austin. Here comes the pitchfork and tortures. They're coming for you, Austin.
I didn't do shit. What do you mean?
Yep, they got one of the hottest rock bands in fucking Rochester. They're coming for you now.
Shut the fuck.
Now you've done it.
Yeah.
Get the fudge.
We're also going to have to black out our profile picture and our cover photo because we'll be canceled by the end of the show. So that's all right.
It's okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the canceling. It means
Don't
you're
fear the
doing something
Reaper.
right.
Don't fear the Reaper.
Fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper, but please fear the Creeper.
And also the queefer.
Queen Laquifa?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Are we scared of her?
Always.
That's the best.
And she's the best.
Girls, stop being embarrassed of the queefing. It's hilarious and it's funny. Like when,
Yeah.
when we're in the middle of, and the queefing happens, hilarious. The girls all get no embarrassing. It's fucking hilarious. It's awesome.
Don't you? Yeah, you like a good laugh with a
Yeah.
good suck.
If
right?
I can make your pussy sound like a whoopee cushion
Oh.
that's letting out half the air, it's hilarious.
like a Whoopi cushion or Whoopi Goldberg.
Like Whoopi Goldberg's.
Oh,
That's great.
Christ, the show. I don't know. I knew this was going to be a little bit crazy, but it's
God
okay. We
damn.
talked a lot about different things. What's it? Every time? Yeah, every time. I mean, we're
every time I chime in,
just don't
the
talk about
things get
Wendy's.
real.
Oh, it gets real very quickly here.
No.
Wendy's?
No,
Wendy's nuts hitting
No.
Austin's mama's face?
we're not talking about the rap incident.
Oh, the one that crumbled like
No.
the Twin Towers? Worse than the Twin Towers?
Hey.
Faster than the Twin Towers?
Jesus.
Faster and
That's
harder
deep,
than the Twin
bro.
Towers? That's right.
Hey, you be careful.
That's the sound of YouTube deleting every video of ours as we go live, making sure that we're saying all kinds of wrong things that they don't like. And now our channel is gone. You can never watch the M-Balm Effect ever again. So that was it. The M-Balm Effect lasted 5.5 years. It's over.
Now you've done it.
We've done it now. VCat says, do you still sell merch? And I have my Talk Slut shirt. I just gained weight, so it's small. Yeah, we got merch still. It's on the mbalmeffect.com. Don't worry about it. It's still there. So, yeah, I mean, Annalise, you still got your hoodie, right?
I haven't worn it since last year.
Oh my God. She's not even repping the dirty anymore.
It's 90 degrees out and you're not wearing the hoodie, fake fan.
I was gonna say. Hey, I'm wearing an M-Balm shirt.
Yeah, no, listen, I mean, there's times where I'll wear hoodies in the summertime, but it's gotta be the right temperature.
That's true.
When it's humid and 90 degrees out like it's been the last few weeks,
No.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. But hey, it's okay because when we go to Wendy's next time and we order that wrap, I'm gonna throw it right back into the window like it's a fucking pipe bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Give him a Allah Akbar.
Well, Aloha snack bar because it's kind of like a bar.
It's a
It's a snack. It's a snack wrap.
Do you listen? I don't know if you remember, but back in the 90s, Wendy's was a fucking glorious place. They had a salad bar.
Yeah,
it used to
with
be.
Used to be.
peaches. They had a sunroom. It was like
I do remember.
it was like some real shit. It's not that anymore. You get cottage cheese and peaches, and you could bask in the sunroom. It was a thing.
yeah.
And it's not anymore.
It's gone now.
There's
It's
no
all
sunroom
now.
anymore.
It's depressing and modernized.
That's where we fucked up as a society. We
Look
got
at
rid of the
dude. Look at fucking McDonald's. Okay, it used to be fun. It used to have like colors, and it used to have
Yeah.
a playground.
You used to have
and
a
shit.
playground. You could go in the ball pit as a grown man, and sometimes be creepy there, right? It's
Nothing
kind of a
like-
good thing that they got rid of it.
Well, okay, that part, yeah. And they used to have like freaking video game stands, like the fucking 64, GameCube, and shit. Now it's just.
nothing like burning your stupid little kid legs on those fucking hot slides
went
and then the
emo,
August
dude.
day.
Metal ones. Not
Like,
good.
where's the fun? It took the fun out. It's emo now. That's
Oh.
what McDonald's is.
No, I think it's just corporate fucking. What do you call it?
It's just
Conformity.
I cannot tell you the last time I ate that shit. You're a better person for
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It's just garbage.
Do you guys remember the Fairly Odd Parents? Do you guys
Yeah.
remember the fucking God, what's their names? The freaking the really boring fairies that were like all gray and shit. They were like businessmen and shit, whatever.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened
my
to
favorite.
McDonald's. They turned everything fun into like black and white, gray business rooms.
He's saying
like,
it's really gray. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really gray.
not that kind of gray.
It's all right. It's fine.
When you look at
Happens.
your meat and it's gray, you have a problem.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
I think you should call it doctor.
I mean, I'm
If
saying
you
like
wake
it's
up and you look
boring,
down
it's
and you're like-
bland, it's yeah.
You wake up, you look down, you're like, oh, who put a Brillo pad in my lap? And you're like, oh, nope, just
Oh
getting
no,
old.
that's me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
oh no,
It's cool. It happens.
it happens. It happens.
It fappens.
Annalise says, "Oh, the Pixies. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. right? I
Yeah,
don't know.
Pixies.
It's been
Yeah, that's what they were.
been a long time since we watched that, comrade.
Yeah, that's what they were. The Pixies. Yeah.
Pixie sticks. Yeah, it's good to snort those in school.
Stop.
Just saying. Sometimes you just get a little whiff of that sugar, and you're like, get your day going. You know what I'm saying? Like an Italian.
Or Diego. I get it. Hey.
Hey, I can say that because, Italian horn. I'm got some Italian to me, you know.
Yeah.
Half of me is, so
Okay.
yeah.
But you know, it's okay. Well, yeah. Austin's without papers.
Hey, what do you mean?
Without
Yep,
papers.
I see what you did there. I got that.
He's without papers. I mean, his contract got ripped up months ago, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, ethnic slurs, you're the best.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't say any of them.
Jerry says Dalberth with the hearts.
Aw, hello, Jerry.
Jerry,
Love you, brother.
You know, we miss you, and we hope you're here next time. So next week we're not going to be on. I mean, my son's 1 year birthday is coming, so I would be.
Can you believe he's turning 1 this year?
I can't, but he's here. He's turning 1, and he's going to be fucking walking around soon. Before you know it, probably getting behind the microphone before I know it. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think of streamers, man?
Like hot shits.
So there's a lot of different streaming, right?
Oh, I thought you were
I mean, yeah.
literally. I
absolutely.
was like, what do you think about hot diarrhea flying out of your ass at a high velocity? I'm like, that's a weird question.
I mean,
I'm not opposed to that question.
I mean,
streaming.
ow.
Oh, do you mean like stream?
Like
There's
live
TikTok streaming. There's OnlyFans streaming. I'm sure there is. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Is
absolutely.
that
yeah.
like
Instagram.
where
Twitch streaming?
where girls like play video games in like
Yeah.
low cut shirts and
Yeah.
they make millions from it?
Yeah.
Man,
Cleavage showing, yeah.
I want to hate on it because I'm like, that's bullshit. But once again, you know, literally, like when you got some kid that is 10 years old,
Yeah.
and he's monetized on a YouTube channel and he's getting mailbox money from it, and my dumbass, you know, wants to go fucking get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work because I wanted to be funny in high school.
Yeah.
I can hate on it and certainly be mad, but you know what? Good for him. I mean, I missed the boat on all that, really, because but that's something I can't hate on it. Good for them, I guess.
Yeah.
That's you know, I wish, I wish I was born too early to have that happen. You know what I mean? Born at just the right time to see that when Michael Jordan had a Hitler mustache.
Yeah, I just see that. It was crazy, right?
That's true.
Gina says, hi, hubby.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You watching me?
Watching me, watching you, watching him.
Sweet Caroline.
Jerry says, hi, baby boy. I miss y'all so much. I plan on being here tonight, but better is on the horizon, my friends. Just happy to see Matt on the show. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Not going to lie to you.
Yeah. I petitioned it. I was like, I'm ready to go.
He's like, I'm ready to cancel this fucking show. Let's get rid of it.
Let's put a nail in the coffin. No, I love doing podcasts and hanging.
It's
so
fun.
It's
It's always good.
This is literally like what we do. It's just like we chill, shoot the shit, we
Yeah.
solve the world's problems.
Well, I don't know if we probably caused the world's problems.
We solve some world
Well,
problems.
maybe.
Who knows?
Somebody out there's fucking probably thinking that we did. I don't know. I don't know, Austin. I'm not really anyone's brother's keeper. I don't do this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't help people out in that aspect because nobody helps me out in that aspect. So I just take care of my own issues. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
I'm just fucking with you. Calm down. Jeez, don't cry. Don't go on Facebook and post like these pitchfork and tortures and get someone canceled.
That's true.
You know?
Sorry.
What else we talking about?
I don't know. What do we got,
What other
Austin?
news tidbits.
What other news tidbits do you have, Austin? What are you up to these days?
Nothing much. Just
No?
been working my ass off
Yeah?
at work and yeah, all that fun stuff.
You're doing more than a lot of other people out there because a lot of people are in their mother's basements just crying about the Olympics. But I mean, Matt, what the hell have you been up to, man? Any cool things happening?
Just working a lot. Oh, this is this is funny. Back on cancelable topics. So this is for extra money. I help set up tents for events and things like that. Right. So they had the Rochester Pride Fest that just happened in
Yeah.
Highland Park.
Yeah,
Okay. Now there's a bunch of tents that got set up. One tent was set up like by the stage, but way towards the back. And we're there a few days before the thing anyway, so we're not seeing any of the events or whatever. But I'm like, why is this stage? I'm like, this is like a VIP tent, and the person setting up the tent, like, this is for gay men of color only. And I was like, whoa, that's some 1955 Mississippi shit. You can't just be like, you guys have to stay in this tent. I was like, that's fucked up. And they're like, no, they wanted that. I was like, so like if you are not, if you're gay, but you're not like, if you're like a white gay dude, you can't come in here. And he's like, no. I'm like, are they like, And I'm like, hold on a second.
Isn't this like some reverse racism?
No. But I'm like, listen. So if I chose to identify as a gay man of color, are you still going to keep me out of the tent? Or are you going to have to just be like, God damn it, he got us. That's the whole construct of our belief system. Fuck, he figured out how to beat the code. You know what I mean? But that, I thought that was. I'd be like, listen, this is how I identify, and they're like, oh, that's bullshit. Oh, is it bullshit? I'm confused because that is the whole construct of your belief system. So if you say that me identifying as a gay man of color is bullshit, then you're
contradicting
slowly unraveling, and that's the hypocrisy of modern life. That it's silly. Once again, don't give a shit about the topic. It's a sensitive topic. It shouldn't be. But I'm just talking about the entire thing is funny. Of the whole, you can't say this, you can't do that. Oh, but it's okay in this situation, but not that situation. So many rules, dude. It's just stupid.
Society's put so much rules on everything.
Right.
You go on stage, do a fucking bit, right? And somebody out there, even if you just farted on stage, somebody be like, that's fucking offensive, and I want you off the stage now.
Right.
Like, it's all you have to do.
You farted on stage? Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's disgusting, you pig. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean,
it's so human nature of you.
It's the kind of comedy I find is hilarious is just, I guess, darker stuff.
Yeah, me too.
That appeals to me.
Dude, yes.
It's not for everyone, and that's understandable. People need a Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And people also need like a Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
So it's dark comedy is that's what I mean. It's like heavy music, whatever. It's not for everybody, but if you love it, you get it. No explanation needed.
Yeah.
You know, but both heavy music, dark comedy, plug your ears. If it's just terrible, I hate it. Why are they doing this? Or you're like, this fucking rules. There's no, it's unexplainable, and it doesn't need to be. Like, if you're like, why is this funny? I can't give you an answer of why this is funny. You already have not found it funny, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Find something that makes you laugh. Big Bang Theory, God, I don't. That's literally the most unfunny fucking thing. It's painful. It physically hurts me to watch it.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's the laziest,
It's a bit
unfunny
awkward.
fucking show. But whatever. There's 5 seasons of it, and it's syndicated, and people love it. So who am I to judge? You know, it's just not my jam.
It had its moments. I will say this. I will say this. Big Bang Theory was kind of like a comfort show because it's just like it wasn't funny. It wasn't like it had its moments where it was funny, but it had its moments where it was just like
It's like Saturday Night Live. I mean, how long has it been since that's been funny? Because I don't.
Oh yeah,
I've seen things on there, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like probably 10 years where it's been consistent. That's 10 years since it's been consistently funny because Shane Gillis. I love Shane Gillis. Hilarious.
Oh,
he hosted the show, which is weird because that's exactly did nobody watch his stand up or anything before they got him to host the show, and then the BuzzFeed or whatever those bullshit online clickbait things were like, oh, Shane Gillis calls for Shane Gillis to step down from, like, he doesn't care. Like, he bombed on Saturday Night Live by being himself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure who Saturday Night Live is for anymore. Like, because everything's very PC. I'm not sure who Saturday Night Live is for. I don't know what their core audience is. It's lost. There's no teeth to it.
That's for dudes who cross their legs.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, no, I wouldn't watch that shit. That's for guys that cross their legs. That's awesome.
Gerry says it's really sad because at one point, Lenny Bruce, Richard Pryor, George Carlin all got arrested for words. Honestly, if you think about it this way, do you think even George Carlin would last in today's
fucking
comedic
Carlin
climate?
though? Dude's a G though.
He's smart. He was a genius. I didn't find George Carlin's stand-up hilarious. I know it's blasphemy. I respect the amazing amount. He was more like, the dude was like, if you went to a party and there was some old wise dude there that everything he said, you're like,
Oh yeah, that's
fuck?
him. That's
What?
definitely
Just a
him.
fucking genius. He didn't make me laugh hysterically, but he was more just like, hey, I'm going to say a bunch of really fucking intelligent things, And I respect the hell out of him for that.
I love the fucking the list of
Dirty
the
words,
List,
some
yeah,
dirty
the
words,
list
yeah.
of dirty words.
Sure, of course.
That's just always funny though.
But Gerry, you said Gina, shut the fuck up.
She says Matt crosses his legs with no pants on.
It's not.
Well, it's tucked at that point. I don't think it matters, right?
Oh wait, cool question. Are you wearing a kilt though?
I'm gonna get a fucking skid mark on your favorite couch doing that on purpose now just to be an asshole.
Skid mark.
Yes. Respect that.
I don't know what were we saying?
Oh, we're talking about George Carlin.
Yeah, Richard Pryor. Even though no fucking way. Eddie Murphy. No fucking way. There'd be no way.
Fucking geniuses, man.
Yeah, but there'd be
Those
no.
guys.
The first two stand-up specials that I saw as a kid were the two Eddie Murphy ones, Raw and Delirious.
Yeah.
They still hold up. They're fucking hilarious. They're so insanely offensive to today's world.
I love Eddie Murphy. He's so funny. Him and his
Fucking
brother.
great. Fucking Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, he. R.I.P.
Charlie Murphy.
R.I.P. Yeah.
R.I.P. My God, you know.
But that shit. I mean,
He's
even
dead.
we don't have to go.
Wait, you
Yeah.
you didn't
No,
know
he
this?
died. No, he passed away. Yeah,
Yeah,
quite
he's
a
dead.
while ago.
I did not know about this.
Unfortunately, he passed away. Yeah,
Wait, when did he die?
a few years back now.
A few years now, probably.
Shit, well,
Probably
I've-
pre-COVID. I'd
Yeah,
say.
oh yeah, definitely pre-coming.
Shit, I didn't know about that. I forgot about that because yeah,
Well,
'cause
I mean, Dave Chappelle, another
Yeah.
great comedian who they tried to cancel.
Even going back to, we don't have to go as far back as like Raw and Delirious and Eddie Murphy. I mean, that's what's 80s, 70s and 80s. Even what was Chappelle's show? 20 years ago?
That was like
20 years
2003,
ago?
2004, 2002.
Love that show.
Beloved. It's amazing. Genius writing. A beloved show.
yeah.
It didn't really get flack
Not
at the
then.
time. People
Not
were
then.
like, "This is fucking great."
especially
but-
when they're making fun of freaking Rick James.
His co-writer's a white guy named Neil Brennan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
That's hilarious.
yeah, Neil Brennan stand-up's great too. Just genius at a comedic genius level. But now, like, the push to cancel Dave Chappelle is for his specials that he'd done over the last couple of
Netflix.
years. But he's not any different than he was. And then people are going back and watching Chappelle horrified. And that's once again, okay, he's not for you.
No,
Once
don't watch
again.
him then.
Exactly. Everyone stop being able to be like, hey, you know what? This isn't for me. I don't fucking like it. And I'm just going to change it, turn it off, put something else on, and go on with my life.
And you know what? That kind of like actually, that actually reminded me of something that like kind of pissed me off that I've been hearing is all these people that are super like keep their kids like in a bubble and shit like that, like very, very like religious people, like, you know, this is the devil if you watch this or you see this and whatever. But it reminds me of oh god, what was it? What they were seeing that was inappropriate? Deadpool.
Okay.
That whole thing that's like they're bringing these kids thinking it's a superhero movie because it's Deadpool, not knowing that like it's rated R, and even Disney has like, you know, they bought the rights to the freaking Marvel, and they were like, yeah, no, you can keep it rated R, you do you, because it's owned by Sony and all that stuff. It's produced by Sony.
Yeah.
They don't.
Religious parenting. I'm gonna M-Balm exclusive, but this is a true fact. My father, at one point, joined a cult, a meditating cult, when we were kids.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever told this story in a public forum, but really fucking weird shit. They would have the elders of the meditating cult. It's called Transcendental Meditation, and of course, it's a religious. It's a pyramid scheme. You know, you pray this much, you do your enough. There's a Maharishi, the yogi guy, and apparently he can levitate, I guess. But nobody's ever seen him levitate, but it's true. Like, but the fact that people believe this shit. So God, I got to be about 10 or 11 years old. And these elders come to the house, and everybody has their secret mantra that they have to meditate on. And you can't tell anybody what your mantra was. Mine was I'm telling. So my transcendental meditation word was and I had to say this word over and over again to achieve some level of consciousness. And they bilked us for a bunch of money, and then like my mom was like, I'm fucking out. I'm out of this shit. Fuck this. And but the point of this story is religious background or whatever. I'm so against it because it fucks up kids. It fucks kids up, and you get out into the world and you're like, what the fuck? Because the rest of the world isn't like this weird fucking thing.
Don't live in a bubble, you know?
No,
it's like kids are going to be exposed to shit. I mean, like no matter what you do, it's like shit. I mean, like I have like parents that like they didn't take me to church every Sunday, but they showed me, my grandparents were like you were either Protestant or you were either born again Christian. And my grandpa was like a huge Bible studyist, and he brushed me up on a little information about that kind of stuff. And honestly, like I watched fucking cartoons. I used to watch fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog, Ren and Stimpy, like movies that will literally fuck up a kid up. Like, but it's like I'm fine. Nothing came out of it. It's like people need to stop like, oh, I don't want this kid to be exposed to this kind of stuff. Well, it's like, why not?
The problem is
it's called free thinking.
You put a level of cool on something that to a kid. I got the Appetite for Destruction cassette.
Ooh.
Yeah. And now if you remember, if you open the gatefold, there's a painting of a robot like raping a lady or just raped a lady. And my dad's 1988. So what is I? 11? No, 80. I would say 88 when it came out. 80s. I don't know. I was in grade school for sure. And my dad saw the tape, lost his mind. Like literally, it's like, what is this?
Really?
Rip it. Like, when people they get so mad, they talk and quite a volume, and I'm really upset. And they're like, wow, you're quietly upset. So he was so mad, and he broke the tape to the point where it cut his hands.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like, that just became the coolest thing I've ever heard. So I got my cousin to dub me another cassette and labeled it like something else. And I was like, that's it. Like, you're at the crucial age of your parent telling you, this is not what you're supposed to digest. You're like, I want 5 of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want 20 of them.
I'll take 10.
Where if my dad had just been like, listen, I think this is kind of garbage, but I guess you're going to find your own way and listen to whatever you want. I don't know if it would have had such sticking power to me. But just watching your parent have a fucking meltdown over a cassette tape.
Yeah.
Coolest shit ever.
Eric Harrison says, what up, guys? Yeah, 88 was Appetite for Destruction.
88, yeah. So that would have put me 11.
Damn, bro.
Appetite for Destruction. That's such a good album.
It's a classic. They never did anything even close. That's it. They had that. That's lightning in a bottle. That record is great. And I don't ever need to hear Welcome to the Jungle ever again. But
no, you don't want to hear it anymore?
You know where you are. Yeah, I get it. I know where I am.
Yeah, I know where I'm at. I've been here for fucking 35 years. I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Yeah, no shit,
Now
Sherlock.
it's like, please. What are you waiting for?
Dude, I've been waiting for
I've been
this
saying
my
this
whole
fucking
life.
shit for 40 years. It's time for it to finally happen already.
Like,
wait, why am I on I-90?
why am I not 990?
I'm not in the car either.
With fucking AI necklace.
with a hole drilled through it.
Oh my god.
You've already just got done fucking it, and now you're getting fucked by the I-90 traffic.
Oh god.
Axel sounds like a fucking stupid GPS. You know where you are? No, you're supposed to know where we are. What the fuck?
Turn left here.
God, what if Axel
You're gonna
wrote?
die.
Cool. What if Axl Rose like records his voice to be like a freaking GPS system?
His voice, like, okay, everybody loses their magic as they get older, rock singers or whatever. Some hold on to it somehow. Yeah. But if you pull up a video of Axl Rose now, it's so unbelievably bad. And then it's like $600-800 to see these. Yeah, to see this band play. His voice, it's. I would go for free just to be like, holy fuck, like a Corey Feldman situation where you're like, I cannot even believe this is happening. Not because I'm enjoying it, but if you go to YouTube, you pull it, there's Axl Rose. He's at somebody's funeral. I want to say like Lisa Marie Presley, and he's playing November Rain. by himself on a piano, and it is uncomfortably bad.
Oh man,
Like,
Really?
And I'm like, this dude is a multi-millionaire, just off of touring the last couple of years.
At a funeral home?
Oh, it's somebody's funeral. Like, I want to say it's the Elvis's ex-wife.
Oh my God.
Possibly. I might be wrong on the person. But it's so fucking bad, you can't even... Like, it makes the Puddle of Mud guy singing the Nirvana song seem like fucking Pavarotti.
Oh my
or something.
God.
It's so bad.
You know where you are?
Oh, it's
You're
so
in the
bad.
graveyard.
Yeah.
yeah, probably his legacy is I don't know. It's like Miley Cyrus. Do you hear these like if you watch like videos from back in the day, and now her voice is completely different because I guess something happened where she had to have surgery because of something happening to her voice.
Oh yeah.
She overstrained it or whatever, and there was like videos of like a French bulldog after she's talking.
Yes, I did hear about that.
She-
Yeah.
I don't even know how you would even do that voice. She's like,
Yeah. Sounds like a tracheotomy. But you know what, though? I'll give...
She sounds like she smoked for like 30 years.
She sounds fucking great now. She
yeah,
sounds
she
great.
does.
She sounds like a Janis Joplin type, like
when she
gravelly
sings.
vocal. Yeah, she sounds fucking...
Yeah.
Not
No,
when she
she's good.
talks.
no, but she probably
sounds
sings better.
amazing.
Yeah, she sings better now than she did when she was younger.
She did.
yeah.
She did something on Stern Show with Metallica, and she did one of their songs with them, and it fucking rules.
Oh yeah, no, dude, she could fucking wail. Are you
yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, she did a great cover of "Head Like a Hole" by Nine Inch Nails.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah, and like if she would have done that 10 years ago, it wouldn't have sounded the same.
Oh yeah,
It
no.
sounded terrible. It absolutely fucked, right?
It fucks.
It fucks.
I love it. Just being a lover of language and trends and things like that, just through your life. It's funny, like kids are like, "This song fucks." I'm like, "What?" The first time I heard that, I was like, "What? This song fucks?" I'm like, "Okay." I mean, that's good, right? Okay. This song fucks.
This song penetrates, man.
This song.
This
song is total intercourse.
this song is not nice enough to spit first. It just goes in.
This song huck to us.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's talk about that real quick. What do you think of that?
Oh my God.
Once again, good on her for capitalizing on just a stupid like a man on the street interview.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, you got to spit on that dick," and it's just you never know what's gonna like in the lexicon of popular stuff like that's gonna be viral. You know what I mean? It's only for what, a week, a couple weeks or whatever. But like, I'm not really sure. I live outside the norms of regular stuff, I guess, because I was like, that's not shocking. That girl spits on a dick.
Right.
And people are like, that's unbelievable.
Right.
And you're like, you don't get out much, do you, buddy? Like,
Exactly.
you know what I
It's
mean?
like, okay, you need to go into some like BDSM like community, like check them out.
Well, I
You're
mean,
okay.
I'm not saying you got to get walked down the hall of a jam space at 9 a.m. by a
Right.
lady on a leash.
Yeah.
But like,
You don't have to ram a fucking railroad spike up your ass and call yourself.
it's almost telling on
Good
yourself.
boy.
You're like, that girl's crazy. I can't believe it. You're like, you jerk off a lot, don't you? You're like, yeah, I do. That's sad.
Dude, the people that were shocked and like thought that was utterly shocking were the same people that do vanilla, every night in the dark.
Pretty much.
And so
Lights
like,
off, no talking.
Right. And so like I see this and I'm like, okay, Haktua, okay, that's it. Yeah.
Have
Like,
some
I didn't-
spice in your fucking
I
life.
just was like, okay, and nothing on her, man. She capitalized on it. Good for her. I just think it just got way overblown.
Oh, it did. Oh,
Yes.
I believe it.
Oh yeah, it's meme.
But also at the same time, I feel like it's planned. Like now she's like super famous now, and
I think it's just
I
an
don't know.
organic. I don't think anything was planned. I just think it was an organic moment. She probably had a bunch of pops with her girls at the saloon, or whatever, and was like, and they're like, hey, how do you think? Because wasn't it just some dude from YouTube that was just man on the street, just going up to people, asking them dumb questions and seeing what they got, and for whatever reason, that hit the lexicon of popular culture, and everybody, you say "hawk" to it, and everyone's like, "ha ha!" Everybody knows what you mean, But it's like if you think about it, to even memes from a couple of years ago, you're like, "Oh wait, what was that?" Like, do you remember for like a month, moth memes were? And there was really no context to them. It all dies out. Think about that. Memes that have, because that's like memes are like a real good finger on the pulse of like pop culture for the moment or whatever, and. But even think back like the the cop that was doing the gangbangs. Like she was in 1,000 memes, and then that just instantly faded away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, I just think it was an organic, dumb viral moment. Where,
Yeah. And then like 5 years from now, we're like, yeah, remember that Haktua meme?
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's, yeah.
like sort
We'll
of.
be in our like 60s. Say, remember that hug to a girl?
Grandma, can you tell us about the time you spit on a D?
Well, Sonny, I remember when I went hawked. Oh God, dying.
Hawk to and her teeth fall out.
Right. His dentures land on the little kid's dick. What? Oh shit.
Whoa, whoa, grandma.
Talk
okay.
about the twist right there, right?
Oh shit.
Eric Harrison says had to pull up a clip of that performance of Axl Rose performing, and wow, damn, that's absolutely awful. It's almost like a disgrace to himself.
Eric, is it Lisa Marie's Presley's funeral or
Priscilla? Was it Priscilla?
Can you just admit?
I don't. You know what? I don't
know
I don't know. I know one's the mom and one's the daughter. But
Yeah, I don't even keep up on this shit.
can you imagine? You're like your loved one dies, and you're like, you know what's gonna make this moment 10 times worse? Axl Rose singing.
Yeah.
You're like,
You know where you are? You're in the graveyard.
what a self-serving douche move.
You're already
Like,
dead.
yeah, I'm just gonna accompany myself with piano, singing "November Rain" horribly. And this song is like, goddamn, it's like 8 or 9 minutes long. So for the next 8 or 9 minutes, you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Yes.
That's oof.
What they should have done is just have a separate like tomb built for this guy without even telling him, and have him on this platform, and as he's doing this song sounding like shit, killing the whole vibe, just fucking lower him down, and he's like, wait, what's going on here? And then they just fucking seal him and just bury him, and then just that's
so
it. You
ba-
just
like he looks like the Chucky doll with Botox now.
Oh my
Like, it's
God.
Eric can confirm. He watched the video. Yeah.
he says it's Lisa Marie. It was Elvis's daughter.
Oh shit.
Well,
Upon hearing about the video, Elvis died on the toilet again.
yeah. When he found out they made that horrible movie about him, he died yet again.
Oh, the one with Tom Hanks? Is that that one? Yeah. That was so fucking weird.
It was a weird movie.
It was really weird. It was like a fever dream. You're
Yeah,
like-
it was.
and Tom Hanks, he's so beloved, and I love Tom Hanks too. But
Me too.
he can like literally do it. He knows that he can fucking do anything. He's like, I do declare that is the boy Elvis, and I'm like, God damn it, that's terrible hacky acting.
Didn't they say that the actor of Elvis he's now stuck talking like Elvis now?
Yeah.
They said he's talking like him like just every day now, without even being on camera. He's just now that's just the way he talks now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll have the garbage plate. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe the same thing happened. It's like, man, I just got in the headspace of being like a female boxer for so long. That's what I do. Can't stop.
Got hit so hard you thought you were female, huh?
Listen, yeah. Who's the next female boxer coming up to the ring? Chris Brown.
Oh my God.
Christine Brown.
You know, that's one thing that cancel culture didn't hit was Chris Brown, man. Like, what the
Once
fuck?
again, the hypocrisy, right? It's
Right.
weird. Some things like people get canceled for,
Yeah.
and other things it's like, yeah, you know, but he can dance.
I know there's fans of Chris Brown online saying, "Oh, that's horrible. How could this guy beat up a woman?" It's like you still listen to his fucking music.
I'm
right?
not saying he should be canceled either. I don't care enough. I don't care. Like, I respect the guy's ability to dance, but like, you'll never catch me listening to a Chris Brown song.
God, no.
I don't give a shit. But once again, that's not it. I have no dog in the fight. I don't care. I'm not going to take up the cause.
Same.
Who cares?
That's why I'm like
cares?
I'm indifferent about that entire situation. Even I told my mom like she's very like she thinks it's definitely wrong. I look at it as very indifferent because it's just like I don't know if I should agree or if I should disagree because it's like I see from both sides. I mean like I feel like I don't know the full story. I don't know if they're actually identified as trans. I don't know what's the entire whole.
No, I just said that.
Yeah, no, I know what you just said, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't know they had like a testosterone, whatever. I don't know.
You're saying you don't want to live in a world where guys can't dress up like girls and beat
I
girls
don't
up.
give a.
You don't want to live in
fuck.
that world. That's what you're saying.
No, for
So
me,
you're
I
telling
don't
me
give a fuck.
You're telling me Austin can't go out and buy a wig right now and German suplex a girl on the street? And
Yeah.
well, he has to wear a dress first, right? Then it's okay.
Yeah, then it's fine. Like, hello, 911. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm just waiting.
She's on the ground.
I'm just waiting for like a UFC woman like a woman fighter just dress up as a man and just see
Jesus.
It's like, see, it's
Hold
just
on,
some
no,
wimpy guy and just like knocks him dead.
That reminded me. Did you see? It's clearly probably one of those like Eastern Bloc Soviet countries where they had two women that were in good shape fighting. Two women at the same time fighting this big fat guy. Did you see that? It ended exactly like you think it would have. Exactly
right.
like you think it would. Yeah, like the girls got a couple shots in, and the guy just haymakered these ladies, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That's pretty progressive. That's gonna catch on here, and give it about 15 years.
Yeah.
But
Lawsuit.
It's just funny. Like it ended exactly like you think it would. So you're like, so wait a minute. So you're saying men are biologically stronger than ladies, which is fine. Biology supersedes ideology.
That's what my mom thinks too. Like that's exactly what she said was like, and I'm just like,
it's weird that that's
I don't want to say that.
A shunnable way of thinking.
Yeah,
you're like, how
exactly.
dare you? You're like, it's just biology. It's fine.
It's because I don't want to feel like, you know, like, oh, I'm being sexist, I'm being misogynistic. No, it's I think it's actually true. That's why it's like I always tiptoe that. I'm like, is that actually true? Or like, but if my mom said it and you're saying it, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree to it.
It's just science. It's fine.
Okay, then okay, it's actually fact. So I'm not. If anyone says anything otherwise, then
and rational people of both genders.
Yeah, like I don't want to
just both of them, just the two that we got.
Yeah, like
both gender people will tell you, oh yeah, men are stronger than women. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. No, women can make better confetti cake. I don't make the rules.
Right.
I don't make the rules. I love confetti cake.
Confetti cake.
The point I'm making, none. There's no point I'm making, but it's just weird that like it's kind of like the reprogramming, or people are like, oh, well, that's not true, and you're like, what? Like you piece of shit for saying that a scientific fact, you garbage ass motherfucker.
Oh, we don't believe in science. Oh, here we go with the whole.
Once again, that's a hypocrisy thing because we don't believe in science on this occasion, but we believe in science
in other
in other occasions.
But science is like a whole bunch of experiments, and you have to test out different things. But people don't want to do that. They just want to sit there and it is what it is, and you have to deal with that. That's not how that goes. It's like a religion at that point. It's almost like a cult.
It is, and it's like people saying that. You know what? I don't like the science that has figured this out. So I'm just not going to believe in it. And I'm saying this happens. And people are like, well, that's not true. And they're like, oh, well, no, you're a bigot. And you're like, wait, what? I'm so confused.
That makes no sense.
I'm so confused.
And people that like say that kind of stuff is like, oh, they just want to win the argument because.
Well, it has nothing to do. So you got people out there with their signs on their yard. I don't even know if people do this anymore. You could probably attest to this if they do or not. But you know, in this house, I believe, and it's like, oh, we're loving and we're tolerant. But the same people that have those signs on their front yards, I've always noticed, somehow, some way, are inside their homes on their phone on Facebook, spewing the most hateful fucking things I've ever seen in my entire life on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. And it's like, where's the correlation to this shit? You're not even following a stupid sign in your fucking yard. How are you going to follow science?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude.
Yeah.
So it's wild to me how people can claim to be loving and tolerant, but yet they fucking spew the most hateful shit.
Yep. I saw a sign you can actually buy online. You know, that's the sign that's like, in this house we believe that love is love and blah blah blah. It's in that font, but it says, in this house we say gay and retarded. And I was like, that's so fucking funny.
And that house is now canceled.
Nice little cursive and shit.
Yeah.
That house is now canceled.
Buy a house in like the village of Pittsford and put that sign up.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And then before the day before you do get it, like a fire insurance policy on your house, and you're like, then just get rich. Boom. That's my get rich quick scheme.
Go to Pittsford. You buy a house.
Go to Pittsford, buy a house. Step 2, hang up the sign. Step 3, collect the insurance money.
Fucking millionaire.
It's just silly. I mean, and once again, we've been having a lot of fun on this, and we're just a bunch of dudes just talking shit, having fun. Where I feel that honestly, a lot of people, if they were more honest with themselves, they'd say like, yeah, we had these conversations with our friends too. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're just jokes. There's no intent behind anything. No. It's just people having fun. And somewhere we lost that.
We lost everything. We're losing our fucking sanity at this point.
Well, people will just dip into a soundbite. Like if somebody grabbed something one of us
and
said on the podcast, and just took it for what it is and like, wow, what a piece of shit. Once again, context, what followed, what led up to that, blah, blah, blah. The fact that I'm a comedian saying silly shit. You know what I mean? It's just, it's weird. People, you know.
They'll tune into this episode and watch you as a comedian say all these things. Oh my God, I can't believe he said that.
It says comedian right on the fucking top of the thing, but fuck this guy. This is stupid.
I can't believe he made a joke.
How dare he?
You know, and it's just, it goes back to just ignorance, pure ignorance, man. People just don't fucking understand. Like, I'm smart ass all the time. So when somebody brand new meets me and I say something, they take it to heart. I mean, it's been fucking what? Over 7 years that my wife and I have been together, and she still to this day sometimes doesn't understand my sarcasm. But hey, you know, it's okay. It's all right.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean that's a good push and pull in a relationship. You don't want an echo chamber.
No.
Yeah, I mean
God,
that's what
no.
keeps it interesting.
I like to play devil's advocate, you know, and then just she takes it to heart sometimes. Like, I'm just fucking relax. I'm joking. So there's certain things you'll pick up on. She knows I'm fucking with her, but you know, you got to have that push and pull, like you're saying. Gina says science has to exist for people to get their hormones to transition. You can't pick science only when it helps your opinion.
Oh shit, that's actually really good. That's a really good point.
Amen.
+1. That's a science. Yeah, that was helped curated and cultivated in the lab.
Yeah,
but science doesn't exist. Listen, sir, they gave you those beautiful tits. Science gave you those beautiful tits, sir.
Yeah, big hooters, right? Eric says it just goes to show if folks are going to talk the talk, they need to walk the walk.
That's a problem. Well, I mean, people are afraid to walk the walk, whatever it is, because you know they might offend somebody or they're going to get, you know. I'm not saying, like, when I keep saying this, I don't want people to think like just go out, be a dick, fuck your feelings. No. Like that's not cool either. That's intentionally just being a shithead. But just also be yourself. But you know, don't, you know, for when it's appropriate, don't be at work. You know, like there's no I in team, and you're like, but there's 2 in syphilis. Like, you can't. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
I don't say this shit at work, but at the same time, just, you know, when you're out and about, be yourself. Fuck it, life's short. Have some laughs. Who cares?
Yeah, because 100 years from now, when you're dead and gone, and you've been dead God for fucking who knows how long, nobody's gonna remember you and what you said fucking 100 years ago. Nobody cares.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure like 500, you know, thousands of years ago, they've said all kinds of horrible things that we probably wouldn't even imagine, right?
Oh yeah.
They're gonna show you your grave in 100 years, and somebody's gonna spray painted "Cool 9/11 joke, dickhead." You're like, oh no,
oh no,
that's what I'm remembered for.
Oh no, like that one time our president Joe Biden called into the show and shit his pants. Remember that? Oh my God. That was fun.
That was hilarious.
I can't believe the president of the United States actually called us. And
Joey B.
I can't believe I'm shitting myself.
He said he was glad that the taxpayers are paying for his diapers. Otherwise, he'd be fucking screwed at pretty much something like that. No.
He's clearly, when that whole debate thing came out, and you realized how out the lunch that motherfucker is. Like he's been the figurehead for a long time, and like once again that. Even with that, people are still like, I'm vote blue no matter who I'm riding. Once again, not saying pick one party or the other, but like, how delusional are you where you're like, that guy who can't string a sentence together and doesn't remember that he's not a black lady, literally said that he's like, I'm the first black woman president. And you're like, none of that's concerning, that like that's the dude that's got his finger on the nukes button.
Well, and it's weird to me because like standing in the middle, you got one side who, you know, supports him or whatever, is like, oh, Trump people are a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are also a cult because you believe that this guy is, for whatever reason, the best choice we could possibly make.
Well,
you know, it's just like, dude, there's so many, you know, how are we stuck with this whole fucking thing again? Like, how
Saturday morning wrestling, it's just like when they go out and be like, Undertaker, your time is mine.
Yeah.
Next week. And then they go and fucking high five each other and laugh.
That's what I fucking tell people all the time.
Like,
I say this is all a show. I say this all the time. They go on there, they go on a debate, and as soon as they walk into the back fucking stage area, they're like, hey, good show, man. It was cool. We fucking fooled them.
The illusion of choice.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? We're so divided as a country more than ever, and over the, you know, this. It makes total sense. Like, you got Trump Biden that divided the country so fucking bad, time one. Let's bring him back for fucking part 2.
Sequel.
Like, this season of America is fucking crazy. Wait till you see. The writers are doing a great job.
Yeah.
But that the country's divided, and they're laughing at us behind it. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, with us so divided and fighting over dumb stuff, and can you believe that girl with the dick at the Olympics punched that lady with a vagina? And like we're
With a
fighting
necklace
about
on.
that. But meanwhile, they're like, how can we squander these fools millions?
let's
of
ignore
dollars?
the Olympian that raped a 12-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
It's like, dude. It's
You know,
Next gold medalist, Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. You know what the biggest fucking joke of all is, though? Is like, you got these politicians, right? And I don't know. I'm probably ballparking it, but I'm sure they're millionaires, right?
Oh, easily.
And I'm sure they have big mansions and fancy cars and all that. And they're like, we need to fight against Trump and his billionaire friends. And it's like, wait, hold on a second.
Well, on the same token, too, these people that are like, they shit in an outhouse in rural West Virginia are like, Trump's got our back.
Exactly.
He doesn't give a fuck about you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hypocrisy. You got people that are millionaires talking bad about rich people. You're rich too, buddy.
Yeah.
And you got people that are shitting in outhouses and barely scrape by, and they're barely
shit. Look at Africa and what they're dealing with.
which you could call barely a double wide, saying, "Yeah, Trump's gonna help me." Yeah, he's gonna help you.
Remember in the 90s when Aerosmith came back? And
they're gone, by the way.
they're gone again?
Yeah.
Well, they came back hard in the 90s.
They don't know if they're coming or going at this point.
No, they're just mostly just going in their pants. They came back. They had that song, Eat the Rich. Eat the Rich! And you're like, you fucking get to gigs in a jet.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Isn't Good Charlotte another one of those?
I don't...
Lifestyles of the rich and the famous.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then they married the...
And now they're rich and famous.
Yeah, they married Nicole Richie. One of them married Lionel Richie's kid.
Again, hypocrisy at its finest.
And I hate that I know all this dumb celebrity. We just, like, you know what I mean? Who's my congressman? Who's my representative?
Couldn't tell you.
No fucking clue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I could tell you, I've kept up with the Kardashians. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just stupid because and I know this stuff unwillingly. I'm not like, I got to know,
You're not even seeking this out.
I'm not even seeking it out. It's just once again, in the lexicon of your news feed, your fucking, you turn on the TV. Yeah. Fuck, you pump gas at some gas stations into the TV that tells you this shit. You're like, man, I just want to pay too much for gas and live my life.
Yeah, just let me pay my $100 a week for gas and just live my life. Barely.
Silly.
Yeah, but now I know that the people who are, what do you call it, the buzz ringers on American Idol or whatever the fuck it is, or Americans Got Talent. I know who those people are though. As long as I know that.
Yeah.
As long as I know that Simon and all them are on there.
You got a Spice Girl. You got Howie Mandel.
Yeah. As long as I know this information, I'm good.
Right.
I don't need to know anything else at this point.
But once again, I don't think that's a far-fetched conspiracy. They want to keep us plugged into the Matrix and just, you know what I mean?
Oh, let's dive into that.
Entertained and just sucking down a steady diet of bullshit.
Yeah.
Because what's real, in the meantime, what's happened behind the scenes? Well, corporate profits went right the fuck up. Yeah. We live in a world that we can't even afford to breathe almost at this point. You know what I mean? And but yeah, that's quietly happened behind the scenes. Raising just a little bit every year, and then you're like, holy shit, this is terrible. And you're like, oh wait, the Olympic girl has a cock, and then you forget all about it. Like that's what they've conditioned us with media
And a necklace.
so much.
And that's
we're all guilty. I'm guilty.
And that's another thing too. Like I heard like a lot of a lot of people like, especially Christians, that are like super like against the whole controversy of the opening ceremony with the freaking
this fucking shit.
with the freaking Last Supper and freaking Gojira, and I'm just like, dude. First off, Gojira is not satanic. They're just a really big heavy metal band, and also they're from France.
But hold on a second. Are we fucking shocked that this went down in a country called France?
Yeah, France has always been super gay.
Also,
are we surprised that they're not
also
the flamboyant and this shit?
I was gonna say the whole Last Supper thing. Those were all dressed up as Greek gods and goddesses, like the whole
Distraction
Dionysus and the Last Supper. No, there's two versions of Last Supper. There's the Christian Last Supper, and then there's the Greek Last Supper.
And then there's the one where they walk into a school at the end of it with open arms.
Shut up.
That one girl on this show looked like she got like 8 Last Suppers.
yeah.
The Olympic Games.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
oh my
But it's
Horrible.
all Greek based, which is what Olympics is based
my whole
on. It's based off of Greek.
And Eric said it. He goes, distraction, good old bait and switch. Obviously, it's fucking true.
Right, and just like that, everybody gave such a fuck about Greek mythology. Like,
oh,
who cares?
Right.
Like, they just tell you, be outraged about this. this should upset you, and you're like, nah, my 2 cents is, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just, you're
cares,
pontificating
man?
on bullshit.
Dude, I'm
Stupid.
just more impressed with fucking Gojira. It has the biggest fucking
Yo,
stage
that
ever.
rules. That
fucking
rules.
ruled,
Dude,
I was like,
imagine
that's
freaking
awesome.
rocking out on the side of a castle, dude.
Europe is so dope with metal and metal festivals.
That's metal as fuck,
When
dude.
you see like these bands that maybe play for like a 300 cap room in America, they're like in Europe playing for like 100,000
Yeah.
people. It's like, it's insane. Like Europe is so much more like, oh yeah, heavy music. It's awesome. It's more like accepted and loved. So
Here it's like country music and hip hop.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
you hear
yeah,
on
yeah.
sports events anymore.
that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
And it's not even like real country music.
No,
it's like
it's-
fucking the pop with a twang. And
Yeah,
it's
it's,
literally like rap country and
what the hell's
like,
that? Old Town Road. Yeah,
yeah.
that's shit like that. I'm just like, dude, come on.
And the and the rap is fucking. It's not even
rap.
real. It's just the most horrible shit version of rap. It's like I say, like the popular rap is like the glam rock in the '80s, and then like the real underground shit that was good.
Yeah.
Is like
90s
your
had the-
Slayers and Metallicas, and you know what I mean. We're talking like the '80s, but like Drake is like fucking Poison compared to like,
God.
you know what I mean? Like,
Fucking Drake.
yeah, fucking Drake. Somebody is, and they're 12.
Oh,
God damn, bro. He just fucking.
Hey, I mean,
Diddy ain't no different.
But did he do it?
here's what happened with Diddy. He missed his Illuminati payment because like something happened. No, I don't know, but
He missed his payment.
all of a sudden it was like, oh, did you see that he did this? Oh my God, this happened. Oh, here's a video coming out of him fucking slapping this lady up.
Yeah.
Here's it. Like all of a sudden they're like Illuminati's like, yo, you missed your payment and we're gonna fuck you.
They're like, yeah, your grace period is
Oh,
past
I heard
the 7 days.
I heard you talking shit about us. We're gonna fuck you in the ass.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I mean that's
ruining our plan and shit. Yeah.
that's I mean, but
Think
then
about that, man.
you go back and there's all those videos of people like, I'm not gonna party with Diddy, and like 50 Cent's been writing him forever, not literally, but just has been like, this dude's a fucking clown, and he's like 50 Cent's like an ultimate troll, and it's hilarious, and all this shit just came out like
Love 50
literally immediately, like over the course of a week. It's like, oh, here's another bad news story involving P. Diddy, but it's like literally like the powers that be were just like, you know what, we're done playing with you, you know, fucking set him down like Andy's toy.
Yep. Every time I hear that, it's like that's what I picture is Andy's toy
Oh,
just
yeah,
being dropped.
Yeah.
I'm done
Yeah.
playing
Done
with you
playing with
anymore.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Illuminati's like, fuck you. You didn't pay, the payment just didn't go through. But my card, I don't give a fuck about your card.
yeah. It's weird.
Here's this
got
video
declined.
here's this video of 6 years ago where you beat up Cassie, your ex-girlfriend, in the
Yeah.
hotel hallway.
Yeah,
And now you're fucking paying price. Like that's a late fee.
it's crazy because like all this stuff is like so after the fact.
Yeah.
And you're like, the dude went from one day being like super billionaire, they had that Ciroc liquor, and like he was doing just fine for himself. And then one day it was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yep.
Like,
Over.
good. Fuck him. He's a piece of shit for
Yeah, he
sure.
is garbage.
I don't care. But it's really weird. It's like, that's what I say. Like, dude, the Illuminati was like, well, we're done with you.
Yeah. Well, you missed your payment. Bye, buddy.
Eric says Diddy defaulted his payment to the pyramid. It's true.
Oh, shit.
It's very true. Very true. Pyramid. Yep.
Sorry, Diddy.
Now you realize that Matt's part of the Illuminati with that triangle symbol.
Oh man, if I'm part of the Illuminati and I'm still driving a car I'm paying for, I fucked up.
Yeah, somewhere down the line we
Same.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
All those blood sacrifices, and I'm fucking renting. Like,
I know you got to clean your basement out every night
Yeah.
after the lamb's been slaughtered.
I know. Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck, dude? They're not giving you these free cars and shit.
yeah.
You're not living in a mansion yet.
Nope.
So you're telling me that you haven't reached the level that other comedians have reached?
No. But yeah, no. Like the comedians, like, okay, Bert Kreischer licked the devil's taint multiple times. The dude's fucking horrifically unfunny, and
All he had to do is talk about his fucking machine story, and that's all. That's all he's got.
he's got nothing.
How many goats has he slaughtered to get where he is?
God, yeah, who knows? But I don't understand. Even like comedian, like he's not a respected comic. People, like, he's a fucking hack, and he's like, yeah, I don't care, and he's doesn't get better. He just does the same shit material his stand-ups are fucking unwatchable.
No,
He's
I
so
don't.
unfunny.
So the only way to really make it in this world is if you have no talent. You're either not funny or you're not good at playing music or even singing. Because I mean, look, there's musicians out there that literally repeat the same word in 5,000 different verses, right?
Singing about my dick. I'm singing about my dick. I'm singing about my dick. And you're like,
Work. Like,
work,
you know,
work.
oh,
Yeah.
millionaire. Now you're fucking millionaire. You're living the high life. Everyone loves you.
You have to look at making it through a lens that's unique to you.
Yeah.
Like you can't, you know what I mean? I say like with music we were talking about earlier, personally for me, I've done all the cool shit that I wanted to do with music. And I'm fine being like, well, I just don't have the heart to keep pursuing it. Yeah. Because I've done all I've wanted to do. Of course, I've never done stuff that making it quote unquote is, but with the exception of touring Europe.
Yeah.
I've done everything I wanted to fucking do.
You never sold out of Madison Square Garden. Or
Right. Technically, yes. That
would be dope.
That would be dope as fuck. That would be making it. But you have, I mean, if you just look at life through that lens of that's making it, and if I'm not here, you're just going to be fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Like, be a little bit more realistic.
I agree.
It's like when people cry about, oh, this person has only been around for a few years and they've made more gotten more followers or listeners or whatever the fucking case may be. And I've been around for 10 years and only have this much. Stop comparing to your fucking self. Just stay in your own lane. What's so hard about that? Just keep fucking working. You know, people always compare themselves. Oh, this person's 35 years old, has this, and this, and I don't.
It's jealousy. Honestly.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah, exactly.
Roosevelt said that.
Yeah,
You ain't wrong.
And you know what? It's hard to. I mean, like, hey, sometimes it's not for everyone, and yeah, there's always going to be competition. There's always going to be people that might be better than you, or there might be people that are doing well over you, and it's just like, for me, I look at it as, what are they do? I look at it as taking an advantage and just be like, what are they doing? And I'm looking at like, how are they getting the likes that they want? And it's like, maybe I can incorporate that to what I'm doing and stay in my lane and
you know what?
Get my own path.
But on social media, their life could look extravagant. But literally, though, they look extravagant.
It's a jungle, dude.
Yeah, but you know what? Behind the scenes, they're in the bathroom jerking it in the sink and flushing it down with the sink water. Their life is miserable. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And even if they have a shit ton of like Rolls Royces and jewelry and all that, it doesn't mean that they're happy.
Right.
They could be like, wow, I got a lot of cool shit and my life is empty as hell.
Yeah.
Because at that level, I mean, you got to figure like, I don't know, like an Eminem, okay? Like, do people really want to be your friend because they think you're just this cool dude? Or is there like a clout thing? Or like,
that's a lot
if ladies are like, hey, what's up? Like, do they like me for me? That would be a whole new level of fucked up psychological stuff to go through where you're like, oh, damn, all these people want to hang out with me, but do they really want to hang out with me or do they want to hang out with their image of this persona that I am?
Yeah.
When that's not even me at all. Like, I don't know why I just picked them, but like just somebody like that who's built a character, like he's a character. You know what I mean? I'm sure that when the cameras and lights are off, he's probably just like, I'm fucking this dude.
Yeah.
Been doing this stupid. He's like in his 50s. I don't know, but yeah, that would be a real fucked up level. Every girl that talked to you, you're like, you don't really like me.
Right.
Like,
you know that they like something else.
Yeah.
It's either the character you.
oh my God, you're so great.
Oh my God, you're real Slim Shady. You have millions of dollars.
I think you're so cool.
Right. Like, what the fuck?
You know what I mean, it's just like that would, because you would think, I mean, if you were, unless you were a vapid idiot, you'd think about that. You'd be like, wow, none of this is real. These people only like me and want to be a hanger on of this stupid thing. So the real me doesn't even exist anymore.
No.
Like, that's the kind of shit that we're like, don't get famous and take mushrooms. You'll kill yourself.
You will literally kill yourself.
Yeah.
But you see it even here in the fucking local areas and shit. Like, people always kissing everyone's asses, clout chasing and shit like that. It's like,
so disingenuous.
yeah, exactly. And I've been saying this for fucking months because I see it all the time, and I'm just tired of seeing it. Like I said, I've been blocking people and getting rid of people on my Facebook because it's a constant, just fake, fraudulent people.
But those people will turn on you in a fucking dime.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, immediate.
Look what happened to the local bands that were here, man. People, all of a sudden with one fucking statement, it was over. The people that said that they would stand by these people and love these people, support, All it took was one fucking post, and they fucking didn't bat an eye, and they fucking turned on him.
Yeah, it's just, there's a
Without
lot-
any fucking like substance. Like, it'd be like these people that claim, "Oh, you're talking shit about this boxer, right? You don't know the full story." But now you're doing the same thing with people that are fucking supposed to be here. You're supposed to be, your friends and shit.
The common thread through this whole thing is hypocrisy.
Exactly.
It's
saying.
that is the thesis statement of all this bullshit is hypocrisy, and then
Tons of
everything that falls under it. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. You don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
Well, neither do you.
Right. You're pulling an article that doesn't even give you a fucking full story on this situation, and if you know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to fucking go into it. We've already been down this road. But, everyone's quick to jump and say, "Oh, this person is such a horrible person." You don't even know what the fuck happened. Right?
Oh, because you
Right.
disagree
But yet
with
you
their
go
statement.
ahead. You go ahead and fucking support real trash bags. It's proven that they're fucking scum.
Right.
You go and fucking enjoy their shit, and you don't even bat an eye on that.
It's because they're sheep. That's why.
Because people are cliquey, they're tribalistic, and they want to stick to people that they fucking feel like they fit in with. They don't want to hurt anyone's fucking feelings. Like, well, I gotta jump on this bandwagon because God forbid I fucking get on their bad side.
Yeah, if you separate the art from the art, I've been told by people, I've had this argument forever that you can separate the art from the artist, absolutely, in all ways, shapes, and form. And what I mean by that is, okay, you like a song, you love a song.
Yeah.
You know what? It's your wedding song. You love it that much. You find out years down the line that dude is a pedo or something. Okay, let's say like the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Do you never listen to that song again? Ever again? Like, be real honest with yourself. You don't even have to say it out loud. Do you never listen to that song again? And if you do, you're not like, I support pedophilia. You go, no, I have 15 fucking years of my life tied into my love of this song. All the good memories. This was my fucking wedding song.
Yeah.
You have successfully separated the art from the artist. And by listening to the song, by no means does that mean you support whatever bad thing that person did. You actually are like, hey, you as a person are probably pure shit, but goddamn, this record's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I've thought it was unbelievable way beforehand.
Well, it's the same thing that goes with political beliefs. Somebody's like, "Oh, this band's a Trumper or a Joe Biden supporter," and then they stop listening to that song or that album now.
Right. Yeah.
Or
Yeah. That
is
happens.
that what happens?
listening
You were
to the
never.
band.
That's just you're just doing it because you're a peer pressure person.
Yeah.
Like if I started listening to R. Kelly after the allegations, then you'd be
Oh.
like, "Whoa, that's weird."
Yeah, that's a
you know
little
what I
funny.
mean? Like,
Oh, now
what,
I'm
he
gonna
did
start
what?
listening to him. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm gonna listen. But like let's suppose. You know what? Fuck it. I say this all the time, and I mean it. I Believe I Can Fly is a fucking jam. Remix to Ignition, it's a fucking jam. I'm not gonna run across the room and turn it off if it comes on. It doesn't mean, like, once again, you can take this context out of context if you want and be like, oh, this kid's a piece of shit. And you can say that, and maybe that's how you feel. Once again, I don't care.
Yeah.
Those songs are fucking great songs, and they were all put out before anybody knew anything. I'm not going to just pretend like, I can never. You can listen to whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You're not hurting anyone.
Yeah.
You can watch whatever fucking movies you want. It's this weird Orwellian 1984 shit where you're not supposed to like. It's insane that the cool hip punk rock people became the fucking adults in Footloose. No dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just really weird.
We're not gonna take it.
Yeah. What do you want to do with your life? I want to watch trans women be regular women, or I want to rock. Sorry.
And like they bring all these politics into it, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's weird. It
is weird.
That's what I mean. Once again, the cool party, like of like the free thinkers and stuff like that, just became the you can't fuck. Here's a long set of rules. If you want to be a cool free thinker guy, I'm gonna give you this laundry list of rules.
Yeah.
And God forbid you don't fucking follow every single one to a T. You're fucking done with us. You're
Yeah.
done. You're like, okay, so it's basically like this giant conformity thing, which is everything that you were against. That's some blow your mind shit too. You're like, what the fuck? And I'd say this was cool, but I don't want to. You don't want to what? You don't want to have these other fucking phony fucks say something that could hurt your feel bad. Fuck out of here.
It's fucking Seth Rogen, for instance. Like 4 years ago, all these comedians and actors and shit are standing on your TV screen with a white background saying, "Go out and vote." And then
Yeah.
what they should be saying is, whatever choice you're gonna make, whatever side you're on, doesn't matter. Go out and vote. Instead, they're just like saying go out and vote. And in terms of that, it's go out and vote for the person I'm telling you to vote for.
Right.
That's
Pretty
what I got
much.
out of it.
That's pretty much what it is.
And
Yeah.
it's
Are
like
you gonna vote for my candidate or are you a
Right.
piece of shit?
Right. It's like wait a minute. I thought you were all about free thinking.
It's not.
I thought it was free speech.
Super weird.
No, don't even talk about free speech. God forbid, because then people would be like, "Oh, there's a difference between free speech and other things, stuff that you said." So like people will pick and choose what is free speech and shit, and I'm just like, how can you do that?
What's real funny to that same people don't want to be canceled. If you watch anytime like a comedian will go on like they'll be doing shows and touring and whatever, and they'll be, oh, at the local Funny Bone Factory we got Mark Normand, and he's on like the morning news with the people just being himself, and they're like, hey, whoa, hey, like they're so nervous to like you have a comic on and he's funny, and they're like, oh my God, if I laugh hard or I say the wrong thing, there goes my job.
Yeah.
It's not a future that we saw coming. I didn't see it being like that, especially because, like I said, we grew up in the fucking 90s and everything was fun.
Shit, I grew up watching fucking Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. Arguably, I think what I'm trying to say is when they edited Trump out of Home Alone 2, it was over. No, I'm just kidding. Did you know that? Do you know that?
No.
Oh my
I
God.
know that.
So some TV show in like Trump was still president, and they edited out Trump's part where he tells Kevin, "Oh, it's down the hall to the left." They edited it out because they were getting pressure from people. Instead of just being like, "It's a fucking movie."
Yeah.
Once again, not being pro-Trump or anything. I'm just saying that instead of like, "Oh my God, people are concerned."
Yeah.
We better edit him out of this movie
Are
real
you
quick.
gonna? It's like, are you gonna edit out like freaking WWE with the, like? Cause he
I'm
was
such
in
a
that,
troll.
too.
I would have put 2 Trumps in. I would have been like, we hear what you're saying, and then put like it's CGI'd like 4 Trumps, and then him like fucking busting his nut on that porn star lady.
And that there right there is someone's
Get outta
13th
here.
That's someone's 13th reason why.
Oh my
Kevin,
God.
get out of here.
Well,
I'm about
mean,
to bust a nut.
Well, that's another thing they did too. Was that show? Was it 13 Reasons or whatever?
Oh,
Was he on that? I didn't know.
No. So somebody, because during the end, spoiler alert, she dies obviously because that's the whole fucking show. They show the part where she kills herself, and people are like, "Oh God, that's fucking triggering." It's like, okay, but there's a point to that. There's a whole reason why that scene is a part of that fucking series.
Right. Is
So
the
then-
show like I'm not familiar with it, but isn't it like a whole like, hey, this is really putting suicide in a real light?
Yes.
How it affects your
Yes.
entire friend's family.
Yes.
It's bad.
Yes.
Okay, so you have to show that then.
But they took it out. They went back and edited it out where she's in the bathtub because people were like, "Oh my God!" You're watching a whole show about this girl's suicide and how it affects
And the whole
other
show
people.
builds to it, and
Yes.
you already know that's how it's gonna.
You already know she did it, but the scene itself was so fucking traumatizing. I'm like, dude, really?
Very triggering, and I'm like, listen, we've all had those moments. We've all had the moment where it's just like, fuck everything, fuck this, I'm done.
But so you watch this whole show, right? And you're supposed to be learning something from the show. And the one thing you focus on is the initial death scene. What the
Right.
fuck is going on
How
there?
about the whole message of not being an asshole?
Well, no. How about the whole message of this is how this affects other people around you and the world around you when you do commit suicide?
Right.
And it's another thing. Like, I'll throw the word around once in a while, but some people like it's like this word unalive. Where did that come from?
I think I noticed that like YouTube channels
Yeah.
will like censor
Sewer
things like that
slide.
because once again that's some weird censorship. Like,
Yeah, it is weird.
Oh, we're gonna shadow ban your video.
Yeah,
because
well, they're
you
gonna
said
shadow ban us anyway,
suicide.
so I don't really care.
Right, or you said, and I'm like, if people think that kids are just gonna hear the word suicide, and they're like,
Yeah.
yo, I should kill myself
Right, like, dude.
because
what the
somebody
fuck?
said the word suicide on a podcast.
Oh, that's
Like,
it.
you
That's
know
it.
what? You know what? Thinning of the herd. We're better without you. Goodbye.
Is that what happened to that guy in Cleveland that jumped off the bridge and killed himself on the traffic? I don't know. Like,
What?
yeah, some guy in Cleveland like jumped off this like overpass, and it happened here in Rochester like a few years ago too. Like some
Yeah, I did
girl.
hear.
I don't know
about
what
that.
they're. I mean, but anyways, like, yeah, what is supposed to happen there? Like, I remember growing up hearing these words. I never once thought to myself, oh, I guess it's time to go fucking jump off a bridge or something. Like, I don't get that. Like, what's the mindset of all these words need to be censored? Even sex on the radio. So you're telling me when a kid's in the back seat and you have on 98 PXY, you know, someone singing about sex. I mean, it's all about sex, baby. You know, back in the 90s, it was okay. But now in modern day 2020s, they're fucking censoring that word out.
Which is weird because the songs are so much more explicit. There's not even like some songs, like the Wet Ass Pussy song.
Yeah.
And this makes me sound like a total conservative, out of touch douche. But I was like, this song fucking sucks and I hate it. But it's not because, you know, all right, you know, whatever. You counter argue it. Men have been singing about this stuff forever. Okay, true. But I'm not saying that shit's good either.
Right, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, wop, wop, wet ass pussy. My pussy sounds like macaroni in a pot. I'm like, that's too much. It's too much. There's no creative thought to this. And I'm like, I'll tell you what, if I had like a fucking 10-year-old girl and she was singing that song as a daughter, not as a girlfriend. Let's back up. I made four R. Kelly jokes earlier, and it's like, you know, it's like, what are you saying? Breadcrumbs. But if I had like a 10-year-old daughter and she's like whop 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 with her friends on the radio,
oh,
and
dude,
I'd be
he's
like,
offended.
Whoa. I'm like, that's way worse than a fucking than a Marilyn Manson or something.
Yeah.
Because it's more subversive. Marilyn Manson, it's obvious. Okay, wow. Big scary parents. Yeah. I understand why my parents were afraid of that for sure.
Fuck you like an animal, you know?
But just because we got a nice shiny gloss to and the girls all look pretty, whop, 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 whop. And they're like, you're singing about your pussy sound like a fucking...
Oh, I thought she was singing about Italian men at first.
Yeah, she...
I thought the song was about me in Austin for a moment here. Like, Jesus Christ. She's saying... these words, they're saying something to me. I'm without papers.
You got a bunch of gold chains. Whop. Bunch of gold chains. Whop.
God, dude.
I really did not
You
like
call
that.
soda pop.
I did not like that song because it just was not catchy to me.
It's not good.
I just did not like it.
That's the as a songwriter myself, we've hit the bottom of the barrel. Fuck. I guess we throw this one at them.
Yeah.
It's just there's no imagination to it.
Like, we're out of ideas. We have no...
Well, look at the fucking
but
movie
we're
industry.
rich.
Look at the film industry, dude.
Yeah.
Everything's remakes now.
Yeah.
For the most part. It's like, how many times can you fucking remake Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3? Oh, wait, they haven't done that yet, but they will. And it's fucking... Okay, so... But, like, you know, like, Pet Sematary. I didn't watch the rendition of it, but I heard it's fucking terrible.
Really?
I heard...
Yeah, no, I the one that came out, like, on Netflix a little bit ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
I heard it was awful.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
And people
you didn't have Stephen King involved.
Right.
You're already your brain is already full of the source material.
Yeah.
Wait, no Stephen King? Yeah, no, that's going to be terrible.
They're just like, probably, I'm guessing the credits are like loosely based on the knowledge. You're like, in that case, you stole the idea. You put something in the ground here and it comes back.
You know what though? I got to say though, when I watched the remake of it, it was a different perspective.
I like that. See, I like that. I liked it.
Okay. But it was like it wasn't like the cheesy kind of funny. It was actually fucking scary. Like it was more intentional of this shit's real and it's fucking serious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
part 1 was so much better than part 2, I thought too.
Yeah.
From the perspective of them being kids and then like when they put him on in the garage on the film and he like that was just so well done. I liked it. I thought that was great. And it was still very true to Stephen King. He made a cameo. You know what I mean? It was
exactly.
It's very true to him. So yeah, I like that. You can remake that. There's tasteful ways to remake it. AKA not the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. That's so bad.
No.
Garbage.
They're like, what if we made Freddy a kid toucher?
You're
like what?
Why would we do this?
No.
But that was horrible. Yeah, that was so bad.
Yeah, I just...
Run, but you can't hide, bitch.
Yeah, some remakes just never need to see the light of day ever.
They were a horrible idea, and it somehow made it off the cutting room floor of the studio.
And someone thought, yeah, you know what? That's so good. I'm gonna release this in movie theaters. But you know, that's just how it goes. And somebody out there is like, yeah, that's the fucking best movie in the world. And there are people that just have no fucking taste in movies at all. But then you got cult classics like fucking Pulp Fiction and fucking Goodfellas and all that. And those are classic. Are they ever gonna make those again? I hope not.
No, I hope not. Yeah,
because if they do, they're gonna fuck it up.
There's no need, but it's just so needless. Goodfellas is a standalone movie that will be great 50 years from now if you watch it. The performances are great, the story's great, the movie's great, the music is fucking amazing for it.
Yeah.
But there's something, just leave it alone. I'm waiting for Silence of the Lambs to get remade, and then I'm gonna, because the sequels were dog shit.
Yeah.
They were all horrible.
Yeah.
The original is a fucking masterclass in acting. It's probably one of my, if not my favorite movie to ever exist. And you know, who else are you going to get to be an Anthony Hopkins? Well, they said that with Jack Nicholson and the Joker, and shut up. I mean, shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that Lightning in a Bottle is that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Sounds of the Lambs.
Exactly. Eric says, I mean, I hope they don't screw it up, but I don't have any hopes for the Crow reboot.
Oh,
Jesus. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let's just
The
hope the
Crow-
actor doesn't die in that movie.
yeah.
I just saw the poster and I said that the Crow, this new Crow, he looks like if Pete Davidson's dad, instead of dying in 9/11, stayed alive to touch him for the next 15 years every Saturday night in his bedroom.
Yeah.
He looks like an angsty, terrible.
Very angsty teen.
At that point,
yeah.
they might as well just rename it the Slow. That's
Yeah,
all.
the blows.
The blow. The blow. Well, shit, man. Where can people find you?
The emo.
In your basement.
Well, yeah, they're finding him right now.
Where can they find me? Just on the social media.
On the interwebs.
YouTube.
On the chromomiums.
YouTube. I just have some minor comedy content, not a lot, but just on Instagram. I'm making dumb memes all the time as I think
Snapchat?
of them. No, I don't do Snapchat. Just Instagram and Facebook. Just Maddie Revival or Matt Dalberth on Facebook, I guess. Probably easiest way. But yeah, that's it. I just have fun on my social media. If you enjoyed this 2+ hours of me being an asshole, there's so much more on the internet.
Is there any upcoming shows you got coming up?
I don't have anything booked. I've been writing and rewriting some stuff, so I want to make sure. I'm gonna probably test that out on open mics. I want to get a couple new jokes that I really like. I'll go test them out on an open mic and see where they need work, or if that part killed or that part lost everybody.
That part fucks, you know.
Yeah, there's so much editing, self-editing, and things like that go into stand-up to make it look like just this natural, fun conversation. So,
Yeah.
So that's the fun. It's like writing a song. You know what I mean? You're like, fuck. Like you play it live and you're like, oh, that bridge is like fucking 4 bars too long because it loses
right.
everybody. And people are like, just get back to that fucking cool, heavy part.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, you're Tool and you've made, there's no self-editing. Like somebody used to tell Tool, hey, you got a great idea here, but you should make this like 4 minutes instead of 14. You know what I mean?
Now, Austin, how do you feel about that, man?
Hey, that's my band. That's my shit,
Okay.
actually.
I respect that at different
A
strokes.
tool recognizes a tool, right? But
Actually, it's my tattoo.
what a
What
tool.
does it say? Shine on forever, benevolent sun.
The
Is that a lyric?
Zombie.
Tool lyrics?
Yeah, Zombie. At the very.
Oh, yeah, the Star Wars character, Jambi.
Actually, no, that's the.
Oh,
no.
wait, that's Jabba the Hutt.
No,
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
yeah,
right?
Pee-wee's
The genie?
Playhouse. Yeah. That's actually the reason. Fun fact: when they made that song,
I'm gonna pee again.
go for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to tap out on your tool.
You good?
He's tapping out on his tool, but we're going to wrap everything up.
Yeah.
So
we can wrap it up.
that was Matt Dalberth, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back not next week, but if you, in the meantime, if this is all new to you, just go ahead, please. We implore you to do this. Go Facebook, follow our Facebook, share and like it. You know what I'm saying?
I might
go to
not.
YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might not be here when you guys go on. I do have a wedding to attend, so
I don't know. Keep your eyes and ears open because I'm not sure when exactly we're gonna be back. There's just a lot going on right now. Our son's, my wife and I's son's first birthday's next week. Weekend, so we're not gonna be doing a show then. And it just summertime, especially in this part of the year, it's kind of busy.
yeah.
Everyone's busy. So Eric says, is it live or is it Memorex? Well, it's a little bit of both. See, it's kind of in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Some people swing to the right, some people swing to the left. Austin swings both ways. It's okay, right, Austin?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
But
Whatever.
Needless to say, though, I mean, just we will be back, and Matt's coming back now. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to come back on the show.
Listen, I knew it was a bad idea. I was like, hey, maybe me and my grandma should switch bladders.
Hey, did you leave Grandma in the bathtub with the toaster in there, or what? What's going on?
Trying to get that inheritance, goddammit.
Yeah, you got to bury it in the backyard so you can still collect the Social Security and all that shit. Oh my god! Some people do that. It's fucking crazy.
I just unplugged the battery to her life call. So I'm like,
Life
in
alert.
space, no one can hear you scream.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh. Somebody call 911.
I love how the cat picks on Austin. Like
you little shit.
like she's a bully in high school, and
I love her, but goddamn, why you gotta be mean?
Yeah, he's just.
I'm just giving you love.
Yeah, she thinks you're giving her shit. So, Glad I could catch it today. Have a great night, everyone. Yeah, you too,
Thank
Eric.
you. It was very fun.
Yes, and for everyone else, just go check out Matt. He's a good person. He's got a lot of cool jokes, and maybe some people will get upset, but who cares, right?
Can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
That's right. And once the eggs are broken, you throw them in the trash, so it doesn't matter because that's where they belong.
That's trtrue.
With them, sometimes you just do the sound effect with your mouth. But thanks for coming on, man. It was a pleasure having you on. I'm sure we'll have you on again.
It was fun. I had a good time.
The next time that you're on, we'll have to have Andrea in here because I'm sure you guys have some collaborative stories.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I believe we do.
It just lined up this way, and it was like, oh shit, I forgot.
Dude, I would love to come back. Have me anytime. It'd be fun.
Please, absolutely.
Yeah, we got openings, so let's plan on it. So
yeah, we don't gotta plug shit. Let's just hang.
yeah, let's just do it. We don't have to plug anything. We just
I'm down.
Austin's already got a plug in his ass for us, so it doesn't matter.
Stop. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus, damn. All right.
It's amazing. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Yes. For everyone else, we will see you next time live here on the M-Balm Effect. This is the M-Balm Effect. This is Matt Dalberth. Bye. Bye.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. It's a good thing no one got seriously hurt.
Oh my God!
Whoops, spoke too soon. Don't get too wrecked. See you on the next one.
The M-Balm Effect.